boom, 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 boom. I don't have a hat on. I feel naked because I don't have a hat on. Hello, everybody. If you're watching this in the future, which exists, I am Corey with Mighty Mushroom, and I'm here with my co-host and co-pilot, Jacob from Portland Pickers.
Hey, hey! Another beautiful night of mildly insane entertainment.
Mildly entertaining insanement. So tonight, because we're going to post this on the interwebs later, we'll try to have very few gaps of nonsense. I know my production quality is low right now. I'm going to make it better, but I'm an eBay seller, and this is what you get to deal with. You get like key pieces of information, and you get to hear me insult Jacob, and he takes it, and it goes for hours. But you have to deal with like having a billionaire there. Let me see. Where is it? Like what? Like is the? Oh, there we go. See, there's like the billionaire game there. There's an erector set there. MTV's remote control there. CSI board game there. I bought most of those board games in a buyout of this weird sale in North Portland. There were like 1,000. There was maybe you went to it. There was the whole bottom story was like full of board games.
Yes.
It was like a full, yeah.
I went to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all like $1.
Yeah. What did I? Okay, so something weird I got out of that sale that actually sold was it was a balancing teddy bear. I don't know if you saw those, but it was like a toy that kind of like a circus bear that would go back and forth on a string.
There was like really like an eclectic mixture of bullshit in there. It was like they were using it as a store or something. I don't even know. The way it was organized was so weird.
That person definitely had a store. I
got a bunch of old video game systems, like Magnavox video game system. Like I got an Atari Jaguar in there, in the box. What did I get? I got some boxed computer games, like old school. This has been sitting on my desk forever. And it's one of two that I have. And I didn't get this one from that sale, but I got another one exactly like this. There was some like old like surgical stuff from like the, I don't know, this is like early 1900s, but there was another one like identical to this. And I got a bunch, like I got so many board games, and there was one in there that was called the War on Terror board game. If you ever find that shit, there's like a balaclava that one player wears on his face. It's the most politically incorrect game. It sells for like $180 on Amazon. This one had been it's the cellophane had been cracked, but the game, when you open the game, like everything was in the original. You know when things are undisturbed, like it still has that suction to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You can tell whether somebody's has lifted it out. No one had. I mean, nobody wants to play the War on Terror board game, I don't think.
What are the rules?
I didn't read them because I don't care. It just seems completely ridiculous. I go for more like one day I'll teach you this game. It's called Abalone. It's like a marble pushing game that is pretty amazing.
Is that sell that on eBay?
The marble pushing game? No, I kept it. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, Nike Air mug. We're gonna start with this dumb mug.
Oh, let's see it.
Zero results for Nike Air mug. Interesting. Ooh.
Nice.
0 solds for Nike Air mug. Interesting. Let's try Just Do It mug. Ooh, there's one. That didn't sell for very much. But see, this is the real one. This is like the one that appeared in the store, right? This is not a prototype.
I've been trying to see this.
Okay. So let's compare what's the difference between this mug, which is like official, and this shitty mug over here, which is not official.
Are you mean mugging me right now?
Oh shit!
That's a mean mug.
I gotta fuck because of the screen share thing.
All right. Get a pop up.
You see this? Okay. Mug. You'll notice it is cylindrical. It has a defect, a factory defect, and it has no other markings on it. Now I'm going to screen share with you and show you the only other mug I can find in the region. It's sold for very cheap, but Infinity Snake, Infinity Snake, Infinity Snake, Infinity Snake, Infinity Snake. Okay. So this, you see this stupid mug?
Pretty dumb.
You see how it's not perfectly cylindrical? See how it's fluted at the top? And there's only 2 pictures of it, and it's really shitty.
That does appear to be the case, which is, you know, half the time it's like, did they just take a wonky photo? Is that lighting?
Yeah, no, I don't think that this is like, I think this is a reproduction. I really do. Because I'm going to show you, let's go back.
I like how they tried with the white background. They're like
yeah, that's the side of their bed, actually, I think.
That's like,
you know, like where your bed,
giving like 80%. Good job.
I'm giving it like a 62.2%. So,
hey, they're not asking much for it. Oh they have 2 photos.
All right. So this one,
more than 2 photos.
There's no overlayer.
4 photos.
There's no overlayer.
Rule of thumb.
And there's no. Oh, shut up.
Rule of thumbs. More than 2
Rule
photos.
of bum. BS Chief is the guy who sold this too, ironically, and he only has 99 point.
That was sold.
His name is BS.
That was a sold listing.
What? Yeah, it sold for $15, but like, who in God's? Okay, look, there's some for sale. Here's another one. See, they don't look the same. See, they all look fluted. You see, this one looks fluted. Let's look at this one. You can't see it.
Do you remember when? I mean, obviously you would. When you had to pay for extra photos, got the first.
Yes, I remember when you had to pay for extra photos.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah. Now, well, the store you get 12 or whatever now, but
I'm waiting until I'm waiting for free listings.
You're waiting for free listings? What does that mean?
Like it's free to list.
Oh God, don't be such a cheap ass. Just fucking list your shit.
I mean, I do. I'm just saying a lot more people would list more, you know, like people who are just starting.
I mean, maybe they don't want that though, too, you know. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It's the entry fee to play.
God, I don't know. I don't know if I can deal with this shit right now.
Sorry, folks. We're gonna have to cut this short. He doesn't know if he can deal with this.
I don't know if I can deal with this shit. No one's watching, so it doesn't matter what I say at this point.
True.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You want to change that?
Let's. What? Yeah. Are you trying to recruit?
Yeah, I'll recruit.
Screen share. I don't care if there's anybody here. I'm just trying to. All right, trying to make this work without. Ugh. All right, you're gonna help me with this. All right.
Let's live.
This tag is from 1985. It's got the silver embroidery on a blue tag, and the size is in gold. This is Nike Corporate Fitness. It's like wool. It doesn't show the makeup of the actual fabric on it because it's a sample, you know? So just look, you can see where they just stuck the tag on there. This wasn't worn very much. It has this kind of like cream color, and it feels like cashmere or something like that. I mean, it was made for a Nike employee, you know?
That's really nice.
Picture. I know. What would you ask for an item that was made exclusively for a Nike? It's got that tennis look to it.
Corporate Fitness? So that was probably worn by an employee.
That came from the Nike employee sale. Yeah, this guy owned this thing. He was in Nike Corporate Fitness Club or whatever, most likely.
So that was either like a club member who was working the desk or...
No, this came from the estate sale of a guy who worked for Nike from like 1973 to like 1995.
No, I know, but I'm saying like that probably would have been someone who was either training athletes or...
No, it wasn't somebody who was training athletes because it's corporate fitness. So it's like there was probably a team of athletes who worked for Nike who, because they were like maybe higher level athletes, they were in a club, and that club was like a corporate fitness club. You see what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't know at what price you'd need to be on there to not be giving that away.
Thanks, man.
Seriously,
I
Bill
just haven't-
started
I
at $1
haven't-
billion.
Nike corporate office and has Nike world headquarters.
There's not even going to be like any photos of that existing.
Maybe of look, I'm on Yahoo. Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with
What
you?
happened to Yahoo? I mean, I still have a Yahoo email address, but I mean, it's not like I would.
The only thing worth searching on Yahoo is Google.
Oh shit! Nike corporate fitness. Yeah, dude, there's a Nike corporate fitness center. Benefits: Nike jobs. Limit shatter daily at Nike. Top 10 U.S. corporate fitness programs. So this guy was like high up, man. You know, like to get into the corporate fitness program with incredible office and health wellness zones. Blah 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 blah. Yada 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 yada. Nike corporate fitness. All right, let's start. Oh my god, I hate when it does that. You know, I can't go back to the Hangout to see if anybody's actually watching, so I can be like more rude to you. And
Stop
because if nobody's watching, I want to be polite. But if somebody's watching, I feel like I need to be ruder.
Stop it. You stop it.
Vintage. What would you to get a vintage Nike corporate fitness sweater? Let's just Fearness. Also, I can't type. I can't tell time, and I cannot type. Look, I have two eyes in vintage. Did you see that? I'm a professional.
Right now. Very precarious. At any moment,
What is that?
You could implode. I'm worried.
All right. So I always like to, no matter what it is. Oh, look how janky that sweater is. Nike vintage Nike sweater. Let's just go. Let's go with vintage Nike sweater, and let's look at the highest priced Nike vintage sweater that sold on eBay recently. Nike ACG stuff. Dude, that's Wade's Ventures. Look, he's in Portland. That's his little trademark.
What?
See that? Yeah, that's Wade's Ventures, right there.
Wait, who?
See him? Wade's Ventures? You're not following Wade's Ventures? Wade? I don't know him personally. He's like a reseller in Portland, like us. He's mostly like he does a lot of retail arbitrage. It seems like.
Okay.
So what I want to do, dude, these are sold. I mean, he didn't take best offer on that. Sold for full price, and he took best offer on that one. But those are definitely his listings. He used to put that ridiculous bullhorn in the background. Listening to this, Wade, I think your bullhorn's ridiculous. But this guy's like, I'm gonna put this in my shower.
That's a compliment.
Hi, this is a Nike sweater, and it's in my shower. All right. God.
What is that? That's subway tile. It's a good look.
It's a good look.
For your shower or your kitchen.
It's a good look for your shower.
For photo.
For your shower.
That's one way to do it. My sister just texted me. She said, I love Rocky Road ice cream so much. You're the only one who will understand. Ever.
You just made me type in weird shit just now. Nike corporate.
How do you spell words?
With letters.
Struggling. Struggle bus.
Employee. Dude, it was a long day. Every time I finished packing orders, another one came in, and I'm like, if I can ship same day, I do. Even though I do 24-hour turnaround, if an order comes in and I'm sitting there, I'm shipping that shit. So like, I would finish, an order would come in. and then I'd finish, and an order would come in, and I'd finish, and an order came in, and that happened to like 3 o'clock, and I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done.
No, there's a cutoff.
Yeah, like 3 o'clock's my cutoff time, but they just kept coming in. Vintage.
By the way, people, he's not complaining. He's just speaking words.
I'm gonna have to measure these things. Like, God, should I even like put this up without having measurements?
Do you want to see?
I'm not gonna.
Right, lovely.
I can't see because I'm screen sharing. You goofball.
Oh, that's right. So this is just for the audience.
Yeah.
They're not even in here. So
yeah, I'm not even looking. Like, I'm trying to get you to help me list one of these ridiculous Nike items and come up with a price that makes at least some sense.
You have to throw rare in the title.
What about this?
It's a little penis, yeah. Rare penis. Vintage penis rare.
Rare vintage exclusive Supreme.
Supreme. No, put ultra rare.
I'm putting Supreme.
Be like, oh my god, it's ultra rare. This guy said so.
Supreme rare. Vintage exclusive employee Nike corporate.
Well, what would you say? Would you say that's 19? You should put like 1980s or something, or 1970s. What is that?
19. I only have 8 characters left. I haven't even put in sweater yet.
Tennis. Oh, put what's the neck? Is that like a crew neck or what is that called? A
V-neck.
V-neck. Okay, there you go.
You don't even know what a V-neck is?
It's kind of a sloped neck, right? It doesn't.
You're a slope. You have a sloped forehead.
That happens with birth defects. Thank you very much.
Neanderthal. Really?
I am a Neanderthal. I'm the missing link.
It's actually pronounced Neanderthal.
Oh. Okay, I guess that is a V-neck. Fail.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little wimpy V-neck. It's not like a deep V.
That's
it's
all. I would wear because it's wimpy.
Because you have a tiny neck.
I have the smallest neck. Here,
I have the smallest.
Look, you can't even. It's not even there. Oh, I guess
it says V-neck. It's got Supreme rare. I shouldn't put the word Supreme because somebody might think it is Supreme.
Yeah, dude, you'll get flag you.
I put Supreme in my titles all the time.
Do you really?
Just a brand. Supreme is a word too. I didn't put Starbucks in there. Starbucks.
I'm gonna start doing that. That's a little.
Don't keyword spam with like things that are like Supreme is like an actual a verb adjective. Dingy.
I'll be like Supreme rare
Clean
jobs.
Just message me. I messaged Clean Sweep at 8:59 on Monday because she told me there was a sale in Southeast and she wasn't going to publish it until like Wednesday. So I said, sign me up for Southeast. It's happening, right? That was just yesterday then. It's just Tuesday. She just messaged me back just now. I'll sign you up. We'll see how far in the line I am. So I sent a message 1 minute before the sign up.
Hey, add a +1 on there. That's right.
God damn it. I don't want a +1 if she puts me at the bottom for +1.
Ooh.
I'll ask.
You're like, if I add a +1, does that move me to the bottom? Wait, we got something going on.
No. Can I +1 it? Yeah, I just sent her a message asking if I could +1 it. Well, I've spent like a copious amount of money with her this year. I mean, I spend more money with her than anybody else.
Yeah, like $400 or $500 a weekend, right?
Yeah, or more.
That or more, yeah. So that usually.
I want to spend as much as possible. All right, so let's get this shit. So I think it's made of cotton. It's not hooded. The neckline is tiny. Tiny Jacob.
Tiny Jacob neck. Bro, someone's gonna think that's a real thing. They're like, what's a tiny Jacob? And then they'll find this video. Hashtag this video, tiny Jacob neck.
Look, the main color is silverback gorilla.
Oh my god.
Size, regular. Men's size, large. Color, white. Because it's stupid. Look, do you see how it says main color with a U and regular color with an O? Like, they just, eBay has so many weird things about their website. You see that?
Yeah. They're appealing to both demographics of
people who like to spell color differently.
Yeah.
Is there anybody watching this right now?
No.
Cool.
We started too late. They're like,
yeah.
They were waiting. They were probably waiting at 9, just waiting. You know, they had to go on to something else. They had to watch.
Do you want to help me write a limerick for this? Was it limerick? Is like 575. Is that right?
575. Is
that a limerick? I have to look it up. Limerick.
Yeah, I think that's a haiku. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to write a limerick.
5-line, predominantly.
Yeah, let's do haiku. Haiku is 575, right?
Yeah.
It likes to be worn. It wants your cozy.
Got the R.
What?
On your. Right, now you have it. It wants you. It wants you. It wants your meaty body.
Body?
Are you actually going to leave that in there? I don't.
Yes. What? Wear the rarest Nike. Wear the rarest Nike.
My mind is a little blown. You do this often?
All the time. I like having fun with everything. My life. my whole life is a ridiculous parody. Dude.
Does anyone buy something and be like, "Are you getting help?"
Why do you think that guy sent all that weird stuff to me? Because he was like comfortable saying like my wife might put a strap on and bang me or whatever. Like, where do you think that came from? You don't think it came from the haiku that was in the description?
Just my hair looks like this. That you can't see it.
Nope, I can't see your hair. But its exclusive nature will excite your chakra source code. Yes.
It wants your meaty body. Someone's gonna be like,
It likes to be worn. It wants your meaty body. Wear the rarest Nike. You get a free haiku.
I'm scared. I'm scared that I like that.
Look. Did you see that?
Ha! That's a value add.
You get exclusive publishing rights.
Someone's gonna be like, he's effing with me. He's effing with me. But yes, I will pay $1,300 for that exclusive.
It's not worth $1,300. I wish it was.
I would aim like 4.8.
No, are you fucking serious?
I mean, you want to throw the crazy number on it, right?
Yeah,
I don't think you'll ever see
to buy it too. I want somebody to be able to buy it too.
Yeah,
I'm trying to sell this item. It is for sale.
Think about who's gonna wear that. Like,
no one's gonna wear it. They're gonna put it in a frame.
Probably someone pretty pretentious.
Yeah.
like yourself.
Or they're not gonna wear it. They're gonna add it to their collection. I think that's a little high, but I'm gonna meet you in the middle because I was gonna do $249.99.
Okay, I think 4 is reasonable. I mean,
I just can't see anybody paying that amount of money for that anytime soon. But you know, whatever.
wait.
Also, well, you know what? So I added intention to my payment policy. So I was getting I was getting a lot of buyers who weren't paying like 2%, like a huge number between 1% and 2%. So I added this as my payment policy, pay me, and now I don't get anybody not paying me. Do you like my shipping policy?
Dude.
Oh
You're
shit.
sick. It's too much. Shipping policy vacation. So
I was like,
if you type in corporate Nike apparel, it's just going to show you
I'm listing it.
show you apparel that they're selling to corporations.
Oh, I guess I have to add some pictures. Yeah. I mean, this shit is exclusive, dude. You're not gonna. It just depends on if somebody wants it or not. Is the question, you know?
Yeah, I think
Does somebody actually want this?
someone might look at it and be like, $400, you're insane. I will pay you $250, and then you'll get the $250.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you. Okay. All right, we're uploading photos.
Yeah, that.
Oh my god, look.
Like that doesn't exist. What you have does not exist anywhere, and if it does, it's probably dirty and like.
No, I mean I scoured the internet for some of these pieces. I sent them to like an expert, and he was just like, "Dude, I don't even know." Like I was like, "You don't have any interest," and he just didn't answer me back. But I know I have some stuff that he was interested in because it's stuff that I've seen him sell, like that tracksuit. You know,
how are you
like
gonna laugh if this thing just like pops off?
If it pops off at 400 and I have like these 3 janky pictures, the problem.
Why do you only have 3 janky pictures?
I don't know, because I took pictures to put on the YouTube channel, and then I don't want to take any more pictures.
Fair enough. I mean, from what you
really want. Let's just list it.
Description, like there's no holes. It's pretty clean.
Oh, I can do that. That's a good idea. I usually don't sell clothing that costs $400.
They're gonna be like, I don't know anything about this sweater, but that it likes to be worn.
This is cleaner, a very clean sweater. No holes, moles, holes, rings, or mining accidents.
Or mining accidents.
I really do sell stuff on eBay for a living. I really do.
I can't. No one's
I've
getting.
had a hard day, Jacob. I've had a hard, grumpy day. Actually, this was the easiest day ever. I'm just like first world probleming it.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for.
All right. Let's keep going. Nike. Oh my god, this thing is so sick. Wait, let's see. Let's do these. Let's. All right. Let's do these. I don't have a picture of the.
Oh, dude. I want you to check out something pretty exciting.
Okay. Let me stop sharing for a sec. Let me stop screen sharing you.
It's too bad no one can appreciate this except us.
Okay. What is it?
You ready?
Yes. Is it a bull penis? Are you gonna scare me?
No.
What is that? It's Pegasus.
Yeah.
Those are sick. Where did you get those?
I got this at so I went to this estate sale initially. These are brass with like a faux leather bottom, and then it has a cork bottom.
Yeah.
It's non-magnetic, so I'm pretty confident it is brass. This is the
Yeah, it's bronze, man.
Flying Pegasus
Yeah.
mobile gas company.
Yep. Yeah, dude, those are insane. That's like Andy Warhol level shit right there, man. No, I'm serious. You ever seen Andy Warhol's mobile oil paintings?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, I'm gonna show you. Yes, those are awesome. Those are on like the desk of an executive, man.
Yeah, so there's someone who's selling 2 of these consistently, a pair, for $75 without like the legit holder
Oh.
and a 4
Yeah, those little accents.
Yeah.
Those little accents make it worth. Here it is.
Code word.
Screen share. Share. Look at this. Ah, fuck you. See that? That was one of his pieces.
Oh. I like that. That's cool.
That is really, 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 really sick. Art painted, does that mean replica? You get a replica for $88.33. A stretch print for $40.88.
But initially when I got this for $5, by the way.
Yeah, dude, where?
It was at, what was the company? I think it was they haven't done a lot of sales because and
there's a bunch of companies that never, I mean, they do like 5 a year.
I can't even remember what sale it was.
Was it a pop-up?
Interesting. No, it was a different kind of pop-up.
Like a weasel pop-up?
No, it was Corey.
I don't know.
Once again, for your amusement only.
That's why I started this channel, to gain amusement. I just can't believe there's actually nobody here, because last night there were a lot.
People just, I don't know what happened. We started too late.
So I bought a Commodore 1351 today. Okay, it's sealed. Oh, it's factory sealed. I bought it at the Goodwill on Broadway. The only one I could find that was even in the box sold for $49.99. It's not sealed. I have like a new old stock Commodore mouse. Like, how the hell did that end up new old stock at the Goodwill on Broadway today?
Dude.
Really weird. It's like, it's from the early 80s.
That is nuts.
Commodore 1351. I mean, it might not be that abnormal to just find one. I mean, because you could definitely find one, but like completely sealed in the wrapper. It's in my car right now. I should go get it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does that one look like?
Do you want to see it?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to my car. I'll go in a second.
Okay.
God. Oh God, you just scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. I put on that mask and scared the flying shit out of my sister today. I like hunched over and I couldn't see, so I was like reaching around and I did this on her shoulder like a couple times and she just screamed. I'm the only person that's watched you guys live every night, Danny Boyd says.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, dude, we're just having fun. We don't expect anybody to get into our weirdness, but we're listing some crazy rare Nike stuff and talking about random other stuff. What would you call, like, like the shirts that you run in, like a running shirt that like you would be like on a running team, What would you call that?
Team apparel, or like running team apparel.
It doesn't have like an actual like name. Nike running jersey? Is it a running jersey?
Oh, track.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude! A Harvard Nike track and field running jersey, $299.99. It's a
sold?
singlet. It's called a singlet.
Hmm.
That is what it's called. I have this sample singlet from 1988, and it's like it's hand sewn and signed by the person at Nike who made it. Did you see that one? You're not listening. I don't like you to listen. I need you to listen to me.
You have one signed by who?
The person who made it. It's signed. It was hand stitched and signed by the person at Nike who made it. You want to see it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like of oh my goodness. It's like the colorway is oh my goodness too. Like it's oh my goodness all around. It's just straight goodness of oh my.
You got so lucky.
I did
Lucky.
not get lucky, dude. I planned that shit out. I drank a lot the night before. I was dragging ass. Somebody went into the house like for me. I like locked the door so nobody else could get in with my my large shouldered friend, and I went to town.
Nuts.
Do you think that's immoral or like unfair for me to do?
I mean, yeah, but it's not illegal.
Why do you think it's unfair?
Well, I mean, it's definitely an unfair advantage, but
well, I got there
no
first. The fair advantage is that I got there first, right?
There's no rule against it. I mean, blocking an entire room.
Yeah, dude. Are you serious?
You gotta play to win.
Look, okay, yes, but do you see? Okay, normally I wouldn't block a room if it didn't have this in it. Let me go back to screen sharing here. So
I mean, if the
God. It doesn't get easier.
Get really close up.
It makes me tremble. In my hair. All right. Stop it.
Look at what I posted once.
You don't have to made it smile more. I've bought out entire yard sales in front of other customers, Danny Boyd says. I'm not that savage. I'll just like
how did you do that?
It's awesome having somebody who isn't
just like so mine now. I'm buying all. Set it down.
I'm buying everything. Get out of here. Well, if somebody has something in their hand, obviously you can't buy something that somebody already has. All right. Oh, here it goes. Infinity Snake. I gotta go back in time. Okay. Check this out, Mr. Hakub.
Oh. Okay.
Ugh. Oh. It's a little bit weird on the brightness. Oh, that's good. That's what we want.
So did you not let your drafters even...
I didn't let them touch this shit. Look how bad I am.
You didn't even let them sniff it. You're
dude,
like, hands off.
You're not touching this ever. Like somebody's like baby vomits on this thing, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. You just vomited on like a $500 shirt. I mean, it really like when do you encounter shirts that you actually have the belief are look, style 1J90 sewn by SP 2888 Nike Inc. sample, not for resale. Are you eyeing that?
It hurts my eyes because it's like looking at the Holy Grail.
Are you just patronizing me right now?
I'm not kidding. That is, I would lose my shit if I found that.
Look, dude, look at that tag. It's never been washed or worn. This tag I can't even find in any of the guidebooks. Like I have a guidebook that has Nike tags in it. and this gray red thing with, see how it has the R here and the R there? It has the double trademarks.
Oh my goodness! So they're trademarking not only their name but the swoosh separate.
Yeah, but you don't have to because it's all one entity. But it's like, I don't know what they're doing there. There's
in this instance, they thought it was necessary to trademark both. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why exactly. It's weird, and it's early too. I mean, it's 1988, early 1988. What the colorways of like teams that would be. So what would we call this? What would you call this? Vintage. Should we put Nike first? Do you put Nike first or vintage first?
In most cases, I kind of put it like how you would read it. So I usually put vintage first, or I'll put it last.
Okay, I'm gonna put it first. Vintage Nike early track singlet. Singlet USA.
Once again, you need to put rare. Like what you should put like one of a kind in the description in your like limerick.
Oh, yeah. Yellow, blue, extremely rare.
Size medium.
M.
M.
Should I put like collector? Ah.
Collect. Rare M collect.
All right. It's time for limerick time. Is everybody ready for limerick time? We're not going to publish this video most likely because it's fucking boring.
You should get Danny's input on a limerick.
I should do what? Oh, Danny, do you want to help us write a limerick? Don't tell me what I should do. This is my show.
It was merely a suggestion. Danny can attest to it.
I'll poke it. Dude, when I went back and watched the video and you were like, I kept saying garage sale 900 times and you were like, you were mocking me. And I was so excited about the story. I didn't realize you were mocking me. And then I had this epiphany and I was like, I don't know what to say. And then I just say, I'm going to poke you in the eye or something. It's so funny. That is the funniest thing ever. You're like, garage sale, 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 garage sale. You're going to a garage sale? Shut up or I'll poke you in the eye.
It wasn't but like 10 minutes earlier you were like, I don't do garage sales.
But that's what I was trying. I was trying to make it like tell you the significance because she added you to the sale, by the way. She added you to the list, Jacob.
Yay! You can't see you.
No, the whole point of the sale is like I never go to garage sales and like I roll up to this one totally by accident that's across the street from the estate sale I'm trying to go to, and I think it's the estate sale, and I start just grabbing that Gucci, and then I'm like,
crazy.
I'm like, is there anything inside the house? And they're like, no, and I was like, this doesn't seem right. Something's not right. I was like, this isn't an estate sale, is it? She was like, no, it's a garage sale.
Who else do we know grabbed Gucci?
Who grabs that Gucci? What are you talking about?
Donald Trump.
No, who grabs?
I swear, she came onto me. I grabbed the Gucci just once. That was.
I thought she had corn nuts in her purse.
I thought
grabbed
Gucci. It was horn nuts.
All right.
Gucci, China.
This yellow Nike shirt is fresher than fresh dirt.
Exactly. Come on, let's get a rhyme scheme going.
Buy it. Don't get hurt. Oh, buy it. Don't get hurt.
Oh, Kayla.
Here.
Scroll up so Kayla can get a peep.
some limericks in my. I'm doing that. I'm listing some that ridiculous Nike stuff, and I'm too afraid to list it by myself because if I make a mistake, then I can blame it on Jacob, and then it'll make me feel better about myself because that's how I live my life. I like to blame things on other people.
Of course. I mean, it's easier on both of us, actually.
Especially Jacob. Yeah, he likes to blame. It feeds his desire for self-loathing, and it's cathartic for me.
Hey, I just got the notification 1 minute ago.
Yeah. I just I'm a subscriber too.
What's going on, YouTube? What's going on?
I'm a subscriber too, and I just got the notification on my phone just now. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah, weird.
It's Erica. Hi. There's girl.
Look, see, everybody just got the notification. I don't know. I had some technical difficulties early, so right now what we're doing is we're doing kind of like an appraisal on some really rare crap that I can't figure out. Wait, what was the last line of the limerick? Because I can't remember how to even tie my shoe.
Something about getting hurt. You won't get hurt.
Buy it.
You won't get hurt.
I think that's a threat.
Buy it.
Can you threaten your buyers?
Buy it.
You said your makeup's amazing.
Buy it.
As amazing as you are.
Aww.
But,
This is what I look like when I wake up.
buy it. Don't get.
That's worse than the wrong side of the bed.
Buy it. Don't.
The wrong side of the house. It's the wrong side of the graveyard. Erica did. She's kind of into doing makeups.
Don't get murked.
It all started with what's that makeup show challenge? Face Off.
Well, it didn't start there, but yeah.
It definitely inspired her
I like Face Off.
to kind of get into doing effects makeups a little bit.
Dude, that was gnarly. Don't do that to me. The
I
point
know,
of
no one even saw that. Corey got
fuck, man. Infinity, and then I get like you drop.
Oh yeah, no one saw his reaction.
Good. Ugh.
Danny Boy is saying that you got a weak stomach, bruh. He's saying Corey's got a weak stomach, bruh.
Sometimes I get scared of my own reflection, and I'm cute.
You and I both.
I'm cuter than you,
Scared of your reflection, that is.
but I'm cute. We're not talking about reflections. We're talking about how cute.
You know when you're walking down the street and you step in something and you're like, that kind of smells like poop.
Show everybody this since nobody was here for it.
That's how cute you are. You're cute like that.
I can't. Like what?
Okay.
Like that.
Since you missed out on this earlier, you can now get to appreciate this. Whoa.
Are you showing something to me? I'm listing stuff and I'm screen sharing. And I can't.
You already saw this. Calm down. This is a gas. These are Morons coasters.
So
this is.
Let's get some.
Fetch.
This is a Nike. I did a Nike haul before. He's showing you his stuff. What do you think that thing is worth? What do you think that thing is worth? I would list it for like 175 maybe.
I think 175 it would sell too quickly.
Really?
Yeah, I can't find any of the other ones that actually have.
I think 175 is a really, really fair price. But what are you going to list?
No, it is. You're right. It is a fair price. I don't like to sell things too quickly. I'm
sorry. Does it make you feel like you got money too fast?
Yeah, I don't like money. I just like the excitement of buying and selling and holding on to things. Does anyone else struggle with that?
For anybody else?
Like, you can only buy more stuff with money, but
I have no attachment to money. For me, money is just a physical object. I don't have attachment to that either.
Yeah.
But I just like to not have to worry about it. Like, it's like one other thing I just already have handled. That money thing. It's like Forrest Gump. He's like, Lieutenant Dan said we invested in some fruit company and that we had more money than the president, so that anymore. So that's a pretty good thing.
There's someone on eBay asking close to 600 for the vintage Mobil Oil Gas Pegasus executive desk pin and coaster set.
Holy flying fucks! But that's way too expensive. I know that yours is executive and it's in that same region and whatever. But what can you do? So I want to ask the chat, especially Kayla at Hazel Hearts Vintage, what she would price this jersey at.
Yeah, that's a good. She would be a good.
This is is the jersey. It's very clean. It's unused. It's like a satin. I mean, if you're not into sports stuff, you might not even know. It's a sample from the 1980s that's hand sewn and hand signed by the sewer. I believe they sewed this stuff in Vermont. It was in Exeter, Vermont, where the plant was, or whatever. But you can see the hand stitching of the tag here. So this is ultra rare. I would imagine. Like some super Nike dude will probably be like, yeah, I saw one of those last week. But I'm not a super Nike dude, so. I want to ask, like, again, I mean, I really think it could. I just think it's so crazy that I should list it for like $4.99. You don't know shit about Nike? Thanks. You're really helpful. I'm glad you came in here to help me. I'm tired.
But Kayla, what would you? I mean, as far as
if somebody gave it to you, if somebody gave it to you, what would you? If somebody gave it to you, what would you list it for? If you knew that it was like one of a kind, original Nike from the 80s, like in the Nike Jordan period, because it's like in that Air Jordan region. Jordan's dropped in 85. This is from 88.
What about like Prefontaine?
All right, $4.99.99. Fuck it. Yeah, Prefontaine wore this exact color.
That's like his era. That was probably made for him.
It was made as a production sample. Otherwise, it wouldn't say sample.
You should throw like Prefontaine era in the. Well, now you submitted it. It's too late.
Well, wait. I can edit it.
Edit it now. Look. Be like Prefontaine era.
You don't even know what the Prefontaine era is. Steve Prefontaine. He died in 1975, you donkey.
So 13 years late?
Yeah, you're just a little bit late, you goofball.
Yeah, I think
mean, I'm not afraid of selling it.
I mean, Kayla, do you think 500 is high? Or do you think that's kind of
I think it's
mid-ground
really high
on this?
I've seen T-shirts, Nike T-shirts from this era, like sample T-shirts, go for over $2,000.
I think I'm going to buy that from you right now, and
okay.
Price it at $8,000.
That's fine.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because you're
like, this is going to
fucking wrong.
Jacob Schwartz in Portland.
Jacob, oh my God, did that just happen? What just happened?
Schwartz.
Now I'm gonna have to.
Heimer.
Schwarzenberger.
Oh yeah, you've been looking at the chat through his thing.
Oh, so she said she wouldn't even have picked it up. She would have spit on it and left it for you.
Oh my God! Well, don't ever. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! I can't get the stupid. Now they're part of separate pages. Okay, can you unscreen share, please? Stop sharing.
She would have sneezed in it and used it as a wipe rag.
Do you see what this thing is? It's like sliding.
Ow.
Ah!
I'm getting poked over here by a demon. A demon.
By Satan, I cannot get the chat to pop back out. Where's the Hangout? The Hangout won't load. We're literally broadcasting complete nonsense right now. The Hangout won't load.
Speak for yourself. I'm over here being professional.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't start doing this. I didn't do this to be professional. Now it won't pop the damn thing out. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, okay, now it did something. Okay. Oh my God, it just did it again. I can't get it to work. Ah! And you might have passed on the $250 1950s wedding dress that I sold today. Yes, she's exactly right. She's exactly correct. I'm
Wait,
not
so-
saying this thing's worth $500. I have no idea because I'm not a Nike expert. But none of the Nike experts, they're all like, they don't want to give up the info. They don't want to tell me. They
they're
really
like, yeah,
don't.
list it for like $50. And then they
They
buy
don't want to
it
tell me.
for 12
I'm
hundo.
telling you, they don't want to be telling me.
Dude, the
They
way
just
that I see
chat.
it is that that shirt is worth more than an ounce of gold.
What?
I would say that that that's worth more than an ounce of gold.
Really?
Let it,
Why
just
would
let
you
it,
say that?
let it simmer.
Let it simmer. I just don't
Yeah.
like putting. I mean,
I
I
don't-
love exorbitant pricing, but
If you think,
you think I should listen. I
some
mean, no,
people might think that is being
without-
extremely greedy, but you just there's only one of those, you know?
nobody knows what I paid for it. I mean, I could have paid a lot of money for that jersey.
Yeah, I would say that if you had paid $100 for that, or even $50 for that, like that justifies.
I saw an old Nike shirt at Goodwill once that someone wiped their ass on. Thank you, Danny Boyd, for the insight. And some of the rarest track shirts that were in this lot, the estate sale company, it appeared they used them for rags to like clean the kitchen. And I had a coronary, like I pooped on the floor because I was like
Are you serious?
Fontaine like race shirts and stuff that they use as rags to clean the kitchen. They're like Oregon racing shirts from the 70s. I mean, it's just redonkulous.
Do they have like a Corey insignia on them?
What?
Poop. Corey poop insignia?
You're a poop.
I'm aware.
Oh God, I can't deal with you right now. I can't even. Did you see the title of this? It was Mighty Mushroom, eBay, appraisal, and listings by morons who can't even. Get away, Erica. I'm done with it. I'm already over it.
I'll
You're
give
right.
this 10 likes.
I'm just kidding. Just keep trying to do that. That time it didn't work though. Probably work again because I have the memory of a goldfish that has amnesia. Oh yeah, a lot of the old Nike shirts have like gross stains on them because people like use them to mow the grass and crap. These are so fresh. I have these track pants from the 70s. Erica, do you know anything about like old dumb sporting crap?
I can't speak for her, but I here. He was asking if you have experience with the old track stuff.
No,
Clothing.
not really.
I don't know.
No,
Like I
she
don't
doesn't.
even know. Like I don't even know. So
I would say like if you thought about like what like rare Nike apparel goes for,
it doesn't even come around much though. Like the stuff in this era, it just doesn't.
but
I
if you
can't.
think of like sports teams, like autographed sports jerseys and stuff, like some of those there's like runs of 100 or even like 500 in like a limited set.
Yeah.
Autographed, and those will gather 200 to 800 depending on who signed it and how many are limited, maybe even 1,200. So to have something where there's one that you know of, I think it's up there with like 10K on the Bay Apple shoes status.
Some of them. All right, check out these pants, Brants. Check out these pants on Richard Branson. Get that color back. Get that color back. Get that color back. Woo! 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 Oh fuck. Okay. Oh god, that looks like shit. I like to put the tag first, so you get a little mystery on that. I'm just gonna save this because it's annoying me right now. All right, let's pop some tags and talk about some features on these redonkulous petankulants. All right. Check this out. Shush.
Oh, where?
All right. See that tag?
Hey,
That's a shitty.
Pays.
Hey
Pays is
Paisley, what's up? You just got the notification too. So check out these pants. So we got the see how fresh that tag is? Like there's no fading. It's never these pants have never been washed, they've never been used. See that? It's a tag from like 1980, like right at 80, something like that. 80, 81. And then look, check out these the button has this crazy like oak leaf kind of pattern on it. You see? And you can see it's like this. Can you see the fabric in those pictures, Jacob?
yeah.
And then the old school Nike swoosh, but official, like not that cheap reproduction crap from China.
So when you were waiting in line, did you already have bags in your hand?
Dude, yeah, are you serious? Are you just that amateur?
I'm doing this for the audience, of course.
Yes, I had
I'm asking on everyone's behalf.
So I had 3 IKEA bags and 2 IKEA tubs. So I had the bags inside the tubs and I had those in my hands. And I put those down and I just started putting stuff in bags. I didn't even look at it. I just started putting everything in bags. I didn't even care. And then when I checked out, like they like he was like, since you bought so much of it, I'll just give you half of the regular price.
So crazy. Are you gonna keep anything from that?
Yeah, there's some stuff that's so ridiculous I'm never gonna sell it. I don't think. There's like one pair of shoes in there that like I don't know, dude. They could be moony good. I mean they're like samples, you know. And that they're samples that were just never even produced. And they were like experimental. For these track pants, dude, what do you think? Anybody in the chat wanna? Because like this is kind of like supposed to be a live appraisal. So they zip on the sides and they button off. You see, and then here's the tag is like super fresh. It's hard to see. I'll put a better picture of this in here in a second. But it says made in the USA and it's a small medium. It says SM, which I'm assuming is a small medium, like between small and medium. Nike. What would you describe that color as? Anybody? Help me out here. Here's the link to the chat. Hold on a second. Can you post the link to the chat, Jacob?
Here. I gotta go to YouTube now.
Would you call this hot orange? Hot neon orange?
Yeah, I was gonna say hot orange. I mean, it's orange.
Hot
so.
Cheetos. Flaming hot Cheetos.
Erica's saying flaming hot Cheetos.
Are you serious? I only have like 2 characters left in this description.
Dude, Danny, I like that idea.
What?
I like it. It's gonna happen. Be prepared for next time.
Yes. Well, like she scared me so bad the first time. Like I'm getting therapy next week.
Okay.
Nike hot neon orange breakaway track pants, oak button 1970s USA sample. I hate using the word rare because I think it's so dumb, but I'm taking Jacob's advice because he has a muffiny haircut and I'm going to do it anyway. So I always put my description there. These muffiny Cheeto pants came from the estate of a rad Nike employee in the 1970s or 1990s, nicknamed Streaming Meme. If you want to buy this jacket, it's 10 grand.
All right, I'm posting the link now.
Okay, cool. What else? What other keywords would you put in for these? And I was thinking about asking $199.99 for them, but maybe that I don't know, man. I don't know. I do want to sell this stuff. You know, I'm not a museum. I could buy this to sell it and make money and go to Argentina and eat beef.
It says, oops, remove any web addresses and try again.
What?
Slay me now.
Maybe it won't let you because you don't have the permission because I don't trust you yet. Oh gosh, that was the wrong thing. Oh, man. Command V, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z.
Hey, good job, Kayla. How many orders did that consist of?
I'm gonna stop sharing this for a second. This is bothering. Okay.
It's like a regular day for you.
Yeah, dude. I did about $550 today, and it was a pretty good day. 860 is awesome. So
That's badass.
You kicked my booty butt.
For me, anytime I do over, yeah, there you go. There's the
You want
one.
to come into the hangout and help me price some pants that are rare and ridiculous? Come in. I tried to show the zipper on the side. These aren't the best pictures. I'm gonna add some better pictures. I just want to get the listings up to get that momentum, you know?
A few hundred items?
What?
Few hundred plus items.
I sold a few hundred items.
No, like a few items that were 100 plus.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
We have Eric over here decoding your messages.
The ladies speak a similar language. I speak the language of utter confusion. I barely can understand what people are saying most of the time.
Paisley, no, that's I think that's good by many.
Dude, my average item is around like, you know, it fluctuates from like $36 to $41. So
I was gonna say you sold a few hundred items.
I sold a few hundred items. I didn't make any money.
Holy crap!
My average item cost is $8.60. $4.20. Can you help me write a haiku? Let's write a haiku for this because this is a high price.
I would like to write a haiku for you.
Cheeto pants. These Cheeto. These
And
Cheeto,
for that, Danny, we credit you.
These Cheeto aren't. No, that doesn't. Neon. Oh, it's not gonna work. I got it. What about that?
Yeah.
Cheeto.
I mean, you never want to sell a few hundred items unless you're still getting 100 apiece.
I guess I'm not saying it right now.
Cheeto pants flamin'.
What? My screen sharing? No. I'm not. Okay, let's go back to screen sharing. We're writing
Krill.
Krillin. Your entire screen. Share. Okay, so this is the description I have so far. Nike hot neon orange breakaway track pants, oak button, 1970s USA sample rare. These muffiny Cheeto pants came form, so I misspelled the word from because that's how good I am at this. And I just did it again. From the estate of a rad Nike employee in the 1970s and 80s nicknamed Streaming Meme.
You know what? Don't have a scarcity mindset when it comes to typing. Just delete the whole word and start over.
You're right. I'll do that.
Deleting one character and trying to correct it, that's a scarcity mindset.
After you get a new haircut, Cheeto running like a leopard does. Running like a leopard does. Pants will make lightning.
Can you imagine if someone left you feedback like these were inaccurately described? I ran in them. There was no lightning.
This haiku is included with purchase. Haiku is included with purchase.
Can you just do this to like see if people actually read the description?
I don't think people read descriptions.
I don't think so either. But this is a good test.
These
How often do you do that?
Flamin'.
Do you do a haiku with everything you sell?
Cheeto orange.
No, you
pants.
were last night.
Cheeto orange pants is 5. What do I do? I do haikus with everything? No, I'm just having fun tonight. Come on. Dude, eBay's had scammers since the beginning. I could fill a room with, I could fill a warehouse with orders that people have tried to scam me on. And have tea. This haiku is included with purchase, as are the pants. Are likely to, which these pants, okay, which are likely to read to, what do you think? I think on really high-end items like this, you got to put a stupid description to make yourself feel better about the purchase price. What do you think?
I have a tendency to disagree, but I'll allow it because I have no say in what you do.
That's mostly true.
Poke me in the eye.
No, I only poke you in the eye when you make fun of me because this is my show and I only make fun of people on my show.
You're the worst.
Oh, look. We got to revise this guy. It hasn't sold. Remember I told you it was for sale. Retro Paper Magic Ogre Scary Group Hair Lip Mustache Mask. Look at this thing.
So Kayla, apparently he does not measure anything. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about what the consumer gets.
I care a lot.
He's like, measurements? Measurements.
Not enough to measure this right now. God, now I'm going to have to send it with the lister and get it measured and all that stuff, and I'll have to... Anyway, I just wanted to put a couple pieces out there just to see what happens. So I'm going to edit this. Yeah, this is a sweet mask. Do you think $50 is too much for this creepy old weird thing? It's so creepy. So creepy. It's made in the USA too.
I think I mean, you're doing free shipping. So I think the $40 range is reasonable.
No, they're like really expensive.
Cool. Did you say something about Skrillex?
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna put my sunglasses down there. Oh my god! You're gonna lay off the weed brownies, man. You're gonna give me a panic attack. Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
So Kayla, have you sold a lot of vintage Halloween stuff?
Kayla, just do your work and put it on in the background and come chat with us. Just put a paper in front of the screen if you don't want us to see you. You're always like, I'm in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas.
We all work from home. We're always in pajamas. That's
dude. I'm wearing.
Wear.
You know what I'm wearing?
Crocs.
Dude, did you like the outfit I came into the coffee shop with?
You were looking very cozy.
I had like dirty prana pants rolled up to like my ankles with Crocs with white socks on.
I was one teenage experience away from getting embarrassed.
Shop Hustler says he's in a G-string. That's very nice. That's very nice, Chris. We're glad that you're in a G-string and that you're not actually transmitting that weird whatever.
I'd say prove it, but I'm actually scared of the consequences.
Don't have to prove it.
You don't.
I mean, you're a very attractive man. You have a beautiful radio voice and all that kind of stuff. But I do not want to see your pebbles and rod. I don't want to see your beanie weenie poking through a banana hammock. I mean, I believe him. I actually think that he might be in a G-string.
I mean, hey, when you work from home, you got to be comfortable.
Yes. You see, what I do is I take a tea bag and I put my twigs and my berries in it.
That's how I make a G-string.
That's hilarious.
God. All right, I'll stop.
You're not ever going to stop.
It's just
You're
too
never-
much fun. Jake doesn't let me scare him, so this is fun.
Jake doesn't let you scare him. What is he like? Your quartermaster or something? Like what is he like, the principal?
It's not fun when the person is like pissed.
Oh, does Jake
He
get
like
all
goes
weenie
into
mad?
like fight mode, like he's about to punch me.
It's not true.
You punch
That's
the
what she's saying.
I just mean like that's your gut reaction, like not.
Don't believe her.
well, like, yeah, dude. You have a great night too, man.
I'm
Yeah.
harmless.
You get tense.
I do get tense.
Yeah.
Okay, that is true. There is
Danny
tension.
Boyd thinks I scare easier than his 3-year-old niece. Yeah, I probably. But like I said, I need therapy
Hey,
sometimes.
Chris. You have a great night as well, sir. A great night.
A great night. Good to see you, dude. I'm in a G string. That's
Kayla, you are. That is. I don't like that at all.
I don't like that.
That would bother me.
I don't like that either. What should we appraise next? I thought we'd get a little bit of audience interaction, but everybody's being lame and not interacting in the way that I want. Can you guys please do what I want you to do? I asked you to come here to this chat so I could have you do what I want you to do, which is give me some insight. I just got an eBay message. Your husband is Stephanie's thrifty threads.
Yo, so this is a thing. This is a thing.
It's a thing.
Scaring your husband at their most vulnerable state, naked and scared in the shower. I don't know why they started out scared, but they're naked and they're frightened.
I had a girlfriend that I moved here to Portland with. I mean, we were kind of like girlfriends. She was kind of shady. I have no idea why I moved to Portland with her. Maybe I was just in a bad place. And like, I don't care. Like, I'm all about, like, if you have an agreement, you can go do whatever you want. You can make out or copulate with anything or anyone you want, as long as you don't give me any diseases. And we're like, and I'm aware of it. Like, I'm totally free-minded in that fashion. But like, she went and did some stupid crap and then lied about it. So I found out. I asked her about it. She lied to me, and like, I already knew because like a friend of ours, like a friend of mine, like told me, and I was like, it's stupid. Like, just tell me the truth. And so she was in the shower, and I sprayed her with the fire hydrant, the fire extinguisher. Not because she cheated on me, because she lied about it. I didn't care about that part.
Yeah, no, I think that's that you took the moral high ground on that one.
Well, it was shocking because I'd never sprayed a fire extinguisher before, and it's quite. I mean, its purpose is obviously to make oxygen not as like it drowns the fire, so it's like a bunch of carbon dioxide and powder, and then you can't breathe. I was like, this is the time slot for reseller stories, but tonight I was too tired to like guide it, and Jacob's like easy, way easier. So
are you confessing to murder? Is there a body in your truck?
I don't know how that sounded. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this ex-girlfriend that is no longer with us. That didn't require quotes. Where is she?
She just doesn't live with me anymore. She lives in San Francisco with some bigwig dude.
How convenient. How convenient that they haven't found her yet.
That they have. You can find her on Facebook. She has a page. And a child.
Is it just you in a wig?
Oh God.
It's a scarecrow that has like a printed, like a dye sublimated printed face on it. It's stuffed with hay.
I don't think people can believe that.
No one cares what you think. This is my show, and people come here to hear what I say and what I think. That's why people come here, right? Audience. Yeah,
that's why
that is the audience, right? They came here to see me. They don't care about you.
I think that's fairly accurate. That's not to beat up my own self-esteem. That's just to be realistic, you know.
Yeah.
You got to start.
Well, somebody has to be the bad cop. Somebody has to be the good cop. You know, I'm willing to bridge that gap as the bad cop. I don't want to be the good cop. I want to eat donuts and
You've
pour
made
coffee on people.
Coffee?
Dude, I want some donuts.
What do bad cops do? I don't. What are you measuring over there?
I am measuring that.
Are you posting that right now?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, screen share that shit. Let's talk about it.
All right, one sec. I don't have. The thing is, I don't have any photos of it yet. I take photos last.
Okay. Oh, you don't do. See, I do everything from the app. Generally, like right now, I set this up so I could screen share and, you know, show everybody kind of my ridiculous. How could you ever believe I was a professional eBay person if you saw me listing those items in that fashion? Maybe I just have like the most ridiculous samurai ninja style that nobody understands. Did anybody see the video last night? Maybe you watched it later. Maybe this is like in the future, but you saw my ridiculous pricing skills. We should have a show called Corey's Ridiculous Pricing Skill.
Super skilled.
God damn it. The tongue wobble makes it worse. It's like that weird fish. Do you know what a monkfish is? You look like a monkfish.
It's actually Erica's nickname.
Monkfish?
In bed.
This is my girlfriend. Her nickname is Jimmy the Monkfish.
Jimmy.
Can somebody please jump into the live for a second so I can go get a glass of wine and
Please. Oh, some salad. I'll take some of that.
It looks like a monkfish is eating salad, and they're definitely carnivores. Monkfish are definitely carnivores.
Not Carnage, but maybe even Carnage from the Spider-Man. Like
Yeah.
She got that Carnage vibe.
It's got that Carnage vibe. It's got some weird like Silent Hill kind of. I'm very afraid of things that are scary because I'm afraid of the dark and like monsters and like haunted houses or like I'm actually afraid of haunted houses.
I'm not a fan. I mean, is there anyone
but I'm like really afraid. I'm actually
like haunted houses.
I'm like really afraid of them. But like I'm just a really huge baby. That's why I have to act really grumpy so people will think I'm mean. It's not anyway, I'm laughing to myself while I'm eating. You know, it's very unprofessional to eat salad on a show that you're doing. You still can't jump in on your phone. God, I don't know. I really wish I could fix that. You know, I really wish I could fix that. I just don't know enough about it to. I don't know enough about it to like fix it. You know, I don't know.
Do you have a Google Hangout app?
Ooh, let's look up comps. Since you don't have any pictures, let's do let's try to find the brand based on the pictures. Let's try to find the brand of this stuffed animal. Stuffed animals can be. I don't buy a lot of stuffed animals. This thing is like 80 inches long, and I was going to use it as like I was going to make it into an octopus costume. I'm going to screen share this and show everybody because with mushrooms come octopi, and everybody knows that. Okay. Let's share this. Okay, so check this bad boy out. Show you an octopus. I want to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade of the sea and stuff.
How big is that thing?
It's bigger. It's almost as big as your hair. It's about. Let me see if she puts it.
Dead silence.
It's the length of the top of the head is 17 inches, and it's about I'd say the legs are about 30 inches long. She says the whole thing. Yeah, it has 30-inch tentacles. Dude, did you saw it? Oh man, that's crazy. 17-inch top, so it's like 47 inches long, 48 inches long. Look at that thing. Isn't that crazy? You ever seen one of these, Jacob?
No.
It's because I buy them before you get
Lots of stuffed animal that octopus
What?
ish.
Would you buy a giant stuffed octopus?
I have
Like
not
what?
seen that large of an octopus. E.
Octopussy? Let's see who the manufacturer of this thing is. I saw comps in the $80 range. I did actually look this up like a long time ago. Let's see if we can see what this says. It says blah 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 blah. Stuffed animal new material only. Made by Ont. ONT Reg. Made by I don't know.
Pile. Join in.
What? Death Pile. Elliot's here.
Elliot.
Yay, Elliot. Elliot, we're pricing a giant.
This is actually kind of your specialty. Is pricing large stuffed animals. Am I off base here? Elliot? Elliot, am I off base?
Giant stuffed octopus. Woo! All right. Then what I love to do is this, where I do this thing where I'm like, let's see what the highest one goes for. Ooh, look, there's one that somebody thought they could get $100 for. Maybe they're wrong. Oh my God, look how creepy this one is. New emoji anime octopus toy. Weird. Okay. Fiesta toy, G-Son. Oh, I need to. Oh, that's highest first. Price for shipping. I found some really weird. It's lowest first. I don't see another one. But you can see it's not the same one that's here. I found the Wild Republic is the Wild Republic's the manufacturer. I remember now. But some let's do Wild. What?
Oh,
There he be.
that is very fluffy.
Can't see.
That was a lot.
More than
That
a
was a lot
bargain
right off the
for.
bat.
What happened?
You missed Jake's wife thing over his shoulder.
The creature.
I didn't miss it. She
What?
actually caused urine to leak out of my
But
my private a couple of times.
just say but. We know what you were talking about.
Made pee leak out of my butt.
Yeah, pee out of your butt.
It's disgusting. Look, listen. This channel, if there's profanity or gross things, I say them. I need you guys to be polite.
Sorry.
And
We're supposed to be the ones like keep.
you're supposed to be the responsible ones. This show is my catharsis,
Yeah.
and I'm actually just using you for cathartic purposes. I care nothing about you beyond that.
Okay. Now, well, I'm glad that
Let's
everything.
just get it out of the way. Let's just get that out of the way. Elliot got scared. Yeah, Elliot got scared. That shit's scary. It's easy for Danny to be sitting over there and be like, "Oh, she's there, oh, whatever." But when you're like in it, you're like focused. You're like focused
What are we pricing
on what's
today,
going
boys?
on.
What are you pricing?
And a large.
Oh,
octopus.
what would you like to price? Look at this. I got some parfum here.
Hey.
let's-
She's alive.
Oh,
She's alive.
I can't see. I
Trying
can't
to
see.
turn my volume.
So we have these are the perfumes I bought at that sale the other day. So there's a Versace blonde. There's a Liz. Oh, we went through this already, so I'm going to shut up. But there was one I wanted to show you. It was the Gucci Accenti and the Guerlain. Look for Guerlain. This company Guerlain. And the woman pheromone one isn't worth very much, but
Shocking.
who did I just hear?
It's Kayla.
I know. I
Kayla's
thought
in
I
your mouth.
nervous. Now I have to stop screen sharing so I can say hi. Hold on.
You don't
What's
have
up,
to do
dude?
that.
Did you
Hey.
unwrap it, Betty?
Last
You
night
unwrap
was
the treat?
last night was slightly more organized, I think, and interesting. So I apologize for the boredom factor if it's boring. But yeah. Ooh, this is a long day. It sounds like you had a long day too. Did you get a lot of? Did you have a ton of packages going out?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
it's been.
ton of packages. I was up until 3 a.m. packing,
Yeah.
and then I was up at 7 with my daughter to go to school.
Yeah.
And then I had my show in the morning, and then I did take a nap though, like at like 6 o'clock.
Good. I took a nap the other day, and it turned me into a raging barnacle. I was like, I was so pissed. I was just like, I took it. I woke up at like 6 in the morning, started working, brought my daughter to school, came back. I had like 68 orders this weekend, which is like the most I've ever had.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like a lot, and I packed them all myself, so it was kind of a long haul. And then I finally could take a nap, and then my alarm went off because I have it set at like I have my alarm set at like 3:30, so I remember to water my plants. Because if I don't have an alarm, I won't remember to do anything. I have like I have an alarm to feed my fish. I have an alarm to water my plants. I have an alarm to leave the Goodwill. So I have this weird morning sourcing technique where I hit these like 3 Goodwills, and they're in this weird sequence where people put certain things out, and I just kind of roll through, and it's quite lucrative. It's hard to avoid, and then sometimes I'll just keep bringing stuff out, and then at 11 o'clock I have to the shit's gonna hit the fan if I don't.
Yeah. I mean, you can't stop when it's that good though.
Yeah, but you have to because you have to get orders out. Like I have 1 day handling
well, yeah.
time.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know what people in the chat in the actual live chat. I don't know what they do or what you do. What's your handling time on eBay?
1 day.
Yeah, I think that's the way you need to go. Elliot?
I think I have it at 2 or 3, but I usually send stuff 1 day. Like, yeah.
I think that's good for new sellers. I think new sellers should have extended handling times because what happens is when you have a low number of orders, it's not based on number of defects, it's based on percentage. So you can drop percentage-wise really quickly by making a mistake early.
Yeah.
So I recommend all sellers to have much longer handling times.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out just shipping in general, like just getting familiar with, the flat rates versus first class versus all that stuff, and just trying to make sure I'm shipping stuff for the cheapest amount of possible. So I give myself a little time to, like, if I have to, find a box for a specific item that fits or whatever. So I leave myself a little more time. Nobody seems.
Yeah. As you get bigger, though, you'll stop doing that. That's kind of like, it's really annoying when you can't get done because you don't have the things that you need. So get yourself like order padded flat rate envelopes from the Postal Service a couple times. Get a nice reserve
right now because we're in 4th quarter.
Yeah, I know.
The holidays are coming
every day.
It will take you forever to get padded flat rates once it hits like November. So I'm ordering them in bulk now. I'm ordering 100 and then I'm waiting a week and I'm ordering another 100.
You can order 6 packs of 15 every day.
That's awesome.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. I can, at least. I don't know if my account is different. I can order 6 packs of 15 every day. I can order 10 packs of 15 as well, but.
Oh yeah, see, it only lets me do, I don't remember what it says for 15, but it lets me do 10 of 10.
Weird. Yeah, mine's totally different. So I can only order 6 packs of 15, and but I can do that every single day. Paisley does 2 days, and then she has a good shipping process. When I went to the eBay Open, they were like, yeah, so like most of your packages say that they'll arrive in 7 to 8 days, but they arrive in 3. Why? And I was like, I don't know. And they're like, okay, fix it.
Okay, I need help. I need pointers on something.
Okay, cool.
I have a dress, a vintage dress,
Okay.
And I've had it for like a month and a half, but like with my vintage stuff, that's not a big deal. I let stuff sit for a long time. This dress has 30 watchers on it.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it just ended like yesterday. And it had 30 watchers. So I'm going to relist it instead of doing sell similar. But like, should I up the price?
Yeah. Yeah, I always do that.
I like how much? I have it at $80 right now.
Like, so some weird price points, they just like don't move. So like sometimes people prefer like the $99.99 price point to the $80 price point because it seems peculiar. Like
Got it. $99.99.
$79.99, $89.99, you know, like I can't tell you how many times something has like gone for a while and it's been like an obscure item and it has tons of watchers and I've raised the price and it's sold.
No, I've done it too, but I'm always unsure of like, should I just do it by a couple dollars? Should I do it, you know?
Are you doing best offer on it?
Yeah, I do. I take best offer on almost everything that I post, especially vintage stuff, because there really isn't comps. So sometimes I'm completely making up a price.
I'm like mostly always completely making up a price. If you actually have evidence of that from last night. They're very educated guesses though, right, Elliot?
I will say after, testing you on your pricing abilities, I have full confidence that you're somewhere in the ballpark.
Yeah, maybe.
I just know what I paid for something and then like what I would like my ROI to be.
Yeah.
Do you guys keep track of what you paid for items, or once it's in your possession, you don't need that information anymore?
I don't personally.
I don't keep information about individual items because that's not how I do my taxes. I do my taxes on what I spent. I keep my receipts and they go into an inventory system. And what it'll tell me is you inputted this many items and you inputted this many receipts, and this is your average item cost. So I do
pretty much do the same thing.
I do average item cost because it's just way too much time and effort to do anything else.
And I don't think it matters. Like, I don't think you need to have a per item breakdown.
No.
You need to know, and you will get to the point where you know what you will make on something when you pick it up, like instantly.
Yeah.
So I'm still at the point where I put the price up and then somebody sends me an offer and I'm like, oh shit, what did I pay for this? Am I going to get 2x, 3x, whatever. So I just make a little list in my phone, just a little checklist, and like every item that comes in, I'll just make a note of what I paid for it so I can go back and reference it. But I don't know. I was just asking if anybody else does that. But I don't have that many items right now, so
I typically remember pretty accurately how much I paid for everything. But that's just
it's because you're cheap.
This is the inventory system right here.
I kind of am the same though. And I buy almost everything from thrift stores, and I know what my thrift stores charge for things.
Yeah.
And that fluctuates. Unfortunately, my thrift store is not one of those ones that's like every pair of pants is X dollars. There are some thrift stores that do that. Mine is like some pairs of pants are $4.99 and some are $24.99. But I still know, I know that I won't pay more than a certain amount for something. So I can at least say in my head, I know I didn't pay more than $10 for this.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe I paid $6 and maybe I paid $9, but I know I didn't pay more than $10. So that gives me at least a basis. But I'm not trying to nickel and dime myself over like,
no.
Well, I paid $9, so I need to make sure I make exactly 3 times as much. Like it needs to be like an end of the month summary. I need to know kind of what I made overall. I don't really care if I made X amount on one thing and then X minus this on another thing.
Yeah, I mean, you don't, in order to make money, you don't have to make money on every item either. Like you can actually break even on some items that you need to move. Maybe they're bigger, maybe they're not as desirable as you thought. But at the end of the month, it's like, what did I spend? What did I make? How do I grow? That's how I am.
Yep.
It sounds like you're the exact same way, so you're good. Haha, because I am.
Well, and you know that you'll pick up some things that are crazy good.
Right.
You know,
You
that
get like you'll get the 10x, 20x,
200.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna pick up some things that maybe you pay $5 and you only make 35. Like
Only, I like that.
only. Hey, I'm trying to get my average sale price up on everything. So like when I went shopping yesterday, I was super picky at what I bought. Like I didn't buy anything that I didn't think I could make at least $40 on.
I mean,
and there's going to be
good.
some things that I'm wrong, right? There's definitely going to be some things in there that maybe never sell or only sell for $20. But in my head, when I was making those selections and those choices, that was my thinking. Like, I think I can make at least $40 on this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a great profit. I mean, even if a couple of the items just never sell, you're protecting yourself against like slow moving and possibly, clearance items or whatever.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, when you, Kayla, like if you go to a thrift store and things are just like lean and you're like, this is my shot to make money today or, produce future revenue today, do you will you get leaner to get at that profit? Like when I'm, like leaner profit margins per item to get
Not
there?
really. Okay. Because I have enough inventory right now that I'm not hurting for it. Like I didn't have to go out yesterday. I went out yesterday because it was 50% off day and I was enjoying that. But at any given time, I always have something that I could list. So, and I also am kind of blessed, just like you guys are, to live in an area where there's 100 million Goodwills and Salvation Armies and Value Villages within spitting distance of my house. So just because one is kind of dry, there's one less than 10 minutes down the road that could be totally different. So
absolutely,
I'm never hurting for inventory where it's like, well, I guess I need to pick up this kind of mediocre piece just to make $15.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted you to say that so other people could actually hear it,
Yeah, don't ever just buy things just to have something. Like, that's the worst thing you could do. You know what you should do? If you're in this situation, this would be my recommendation. Go home, open up your store, and revise some of your shit. You are going to make more money tweaking your listings by changing the photos or adding better keywords or upping your price or running a sale or whatever you want to do. You're probably going to make more money that way than if you bought 5 or 10 shitty items at the thrift store just to put something new in your store.
Yeah. I wasn't going that far. I was saying get slightly leaner to get to a profit goal, not jump off the
jump off the bridge.
Exactly.
Buy garbage.
I think we touched on that a little bit last night. Was should you go back and look at your list?
I see no.
Obviously, Corey is like, onward and upward and never looks back. But I like to go back and just kind of peruse my listings, check titles, check pricing, stuff like that. I know. I see you shaking your head.
I think if there's something memorable or something that definitely commands a good amount of money, then going back and revising makes sense. If you're looking at like $20, $30 items,
No. Don't do it with everything in your store. But I know there are some things in my store that I feel should have sold and haven't. So I need to reassess, like, why haven't they sold? Is it just the fact that it just happened and, sometimes that happens? Or did I fuck something up? Should I have taken better photos or whatever?
30 watchers is really, really big.
Yeah, that's bizarre that did not pop off.
Yeah.
Very, very peculiar.
And it is a 1940s dress, so it's older.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's got a little bit of issues with it, but I would have taken an offer. I think I paid $1 for it. So really, I'm open to plenty of offers on that. If anyone had made me an offer, if it was halfway decent, I probably would have taken it.
So if you had someone come in at $40, do you counter offer typically?
Depends on what kind of a day I'm having.
Right?
Like today, with an $860 day, no, I would not have taken a $40 offer. Exactly. I would have countered it.
I'm not going
But
to package that.
tomorrow could suck, and I could be like, well, shit, I'll take $40. Like,
totally.
but
You know what
never
happened? What's happening the last couple times I've gotten an offer, like say I have an item at like $40 or whatever, and then somebody will come in at like 25, and then I'll immediately split the difference, thinking like, oh, I'll just split the difference and we're cool. And then they split it again, and I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. So now, like, every time somebody offers me, like, I come down way slower than I usually would. I won't just split the difference. I'm like, if you're gonna nickel and dime me, then we're gonna have it out.
So if I have an item that's like, so everybody gets lowball offers, right? And they complain and they block people and they do this kind of stuff, and I think it's hilarious. What I do is, like, let's say the item's $49.99 and they offer me $8 or whatever. I make an offer of $49.98 as the counter offer, and in the details I say, plus your soul.
So this is what I say when I get, I mean, not when I get a shitty offer, I usually will decline. If it's like a really bad offer, I'll usually just decline it. Sometimes they send me a second offer that's decent, but not usually. But if I get a halfway decent offer, but it's not quite where I want it to be, I put in the reply box, thank you so much for your offer. X is the lowest that I'm able to go on this item right now.
Yeah.
And that's it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they counter me back again. And again, I can just decline it, counter it back with my original offer. I mean, you know, you can take it from there and see how serious they are. But I try to kill them with kindness and say, thank you for your offer, but this is what I'm willing to take. And sometimes it works. And I just feel like positive customer service really does go a long way.
Every offer is an opportunity. If you just, I feel like if you just decline it, it's ridiculous. Like, if they're doing it to see if, like, you have some kind of auto thing that says yes, or I don't know why anybody would think that you would take an $8 offer on an obviously $50 item. You know, maybe because I price out of thin air, maybe it is only worth $8, but but it's just funny. Like, I don't ever think you should decline an offer. I think you should always counter 100% of the time. That's my opinion.
Well, I mean,
I think I used to think that way until I would get people that would just continuously counter back with, you know, $8, okay, $9, okay, $9.25. Like, and I just don't have time for it. Like, if it's a reasonable offer, if it's even close, I will entertain you. But if you're just like, I've only got $1 to spend on this, you know, 1950s
and then you just decline.
dress. Yeah, I just don't want to bother with it. They can go somewhere else where someone will entertain them. But I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to make money and sell you shit. I'm not here to play games.
You're like the saltiest picker. That's why you like to hang out with the girls.
I'm not here to make friends.
I just want the salt. I'm just here for the salt.
I just want your soul.
Salt.
$49.98 and your soul.
Delicious.
Pickers.
First
Pickers are the
child.
saltiest. I think all resellers are pickers, really, but maybe I'm wrong about that. It just seems 10K on the Bay was talking about, like, pickers, and then people who go to like pickers like us, and then like guys who like do retail arbitrage. But even people who do retail arbitrage, it's kind of like a form of picking. I just hate malls. I hate retail stores. They give me panic attacks, and I don't want to go in them. So that's one of the main reasons I don't want to do retail arbitrage, because I don't want to start taking Valium again.
To me, retail arbitrage isn't treasure hunting.
No, it's not.
You don't think so? I hit Ross this morning, and I bought like a bunch of, oh Jesus Christ!
Not
Got another one.
That is bullshit.
It scares me every time too, which is like, you won't. It's not believable, but I keep like my goldfish brain keeps forgetting she did it to me like 5 minutes ago.
And also, it's Tuesday. Why are you wearing that makeup?
Because it's Tuesday.
Is that your just usual Tuesday getup?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just goes out for coffee looking like a land shark.
Walks into Starbucks, she's like,
Jesus Christ. Came over here to like work and list stuff. Now everybody's making me laugh. So right now I'm changing all of my items to best offer. So I don't have, for some reason, like when I list, so if things are shitty, like they're just like bulk electronics or whatever, I'll just like bulk list them. I don't even look at the pictures. I just make sure the price is like somewhere in the region, and I'll just like bulk list 50 items. I don't look. I use.
Do you think
I just
throw something about your process, you'd have a better sell-through rate, like, or do you just not care?
Dude, my sell-through rate is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah. You know, I have $75,000 in inventory, and I'm doing like $10,000 a month in sales. So, I mean,
Neener.
that's pretty good.
That's not 20%, is it? It's about 20%.
Somewhere, it's
less than 15.
Yeah.
17?
Yeah.
Sure.
But you see, there, like I was telling you last night, it's anomalous slightly because I'm growing my inventory at the same time.
Right.
So, but, yeah. I mean, I have the strategy of like growing and then growing into a space and then replacing the shittier inventory with better inventory. But it's just because there's so much inventory around me and I can make money on so much stuff. Especially, see this right here. This is pretty cool. You want to see a cool board game? You ever seen one of these? This is the Batman, the original. This is like, see, there's who's that dude? What's his name?
Needs more pixels.
You're a pixel.
Like Michael Keaton?
Yeah, Michael Keaton. I'm asking about stuff. Kayla's talking about pixels.
I can't fucking see. It's like
you're
the lowest resolution.
Oh my god, it looks clear on my side. Everybody
You're filming in the fucking bunker again.
Yeah. You're streaming at dial-up modem right now.
Is it that bad?
Terrible.
It's really bad, dude.
I can vaguely make out Catwoman.
You're literally turned into the Minecraft game. I can't. You're just a big slobby pixel.
I mostly hate all of you.
I see Catwoman.
I'm pretty sure that's Catwoman.
Is that Catwoman or was that a creeper from Minecraft?
It was a little of both.
Oh my god, she's there.
Go away.
We have to take some more Valium tonight. Xanax.
So, yeah, that's a pretty cool Batman board game from the original movie.
Take your word for it.
What?
And Corey's streaming from 1985 tonight.
Okay, I have 12 megabits upstream now. So
it got worse.
Oh yeah, it's really bad.
Are you guys trolling me right now?
No. I'm gonna take a picture so you can.
Okay,
see.
take a. Okay, I'll put my sunglasses on.
You can't send it to him because he has a flip phone.
I can only accept text messages. Can you please take a picture? I put on my sunglasses.
I'm gonna make it out in an ASCII image so you can see it.
Oh, nice, with like little red twirlies and shit.
There you go.
Look, I put on my sunglasses so you can take a good picture of me.
I got it. You're good.
With my sunglasses on?
Yeah, no, with your sunglasses on. When you get an iPhone, you can check Instagram.
I just
in
got
26 years when they come out.
When they're free in 26 years. I just got one 2 weeks ago. Leave me alone. Stop me.
Maybe if you were streaming from that, it would look better.
Invest in Yahoo now.
Maybe if you were nicer, people would give you more cupcakes. This is my channel. I make fun of people on my channel.
My husband says your stream looks crappy. He's watching out on the TV out there.
You're getting eaten alive tonight.
It wasn't that bad when it started.
No, it wasn't. It's bad now, though.
I'm gonna go make
Came in and took your resolution.
All this wine I've been
I'm
drinking.
I'm
Hold on.
leeching all of the resolutions.
It's my resolution now, see?
So I went to relist a bunch of stuff that had ended, and I accidentally deleted it. So now I have to go through my completed listings and like open each window, sell oh God, fucking kill me. Why
All
did I
right,
do
you guys
that?
want to see my first retail arbitrage attempt?
Yes.
My heart.
So I went to Ross today, and
Go find it, Ross.
and I found these bad boys.
Wow. Those
So
are
these are-
hideous.
They're horrifying, but they're called they're Nike Hypervenom. They're soccer cleats, Hypervenom FG3s or some shit. I pulled them up on eBay. They're going anywhere from like 90 to 120, and I got them for 27. So
Nice.
Wow.
so that was my grab of the day.
Impressive.
They're pretty awesome. I was pretty psyched because I went in there looking for another pair of shoes that I picked up. That the profit margin was not that good, but these were the win of the day.
Elliot, are you bragging on my channel? I made this channel so I can brag.
Hey, I'm sorry, sir.
But no one can see what you're bragging about with your 7 pixels on the screen.
She's still talking? I thought she had stopped talking for a while.
Look at the message I sent you on Instagram. It's
We have
awful.
Super Blur, and then we have Spawn on the other channel.
I'm looking. You're gonna send me a picture, like you're gonna send me a dick pic or something over here, Ross.
Where am I getting it? Well, never mind.
Oh my god,
I
that
have
is
resources.
really- Listen, hey, is it better now?
No. It was exactly the
Not?
same.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I might have to.
Don't you
I
dare.
mean, nobody's really looking at your face anyway, so
Might have to add some more diesel fuel to your generator.
you need to go feed the hamsters.
All right, guys, we gotta leave. We gotta stop. Corey looks
He's gonna cry.
forlorn right now.
Don't cry.
We love you, Corey. We only.
I
Yeah.
really like it. It makes me feel special.
I think he's regretting
Also-
telling me to come on.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. It's the love.
It's getting better.
It's really good to see you, actually.
It looks better now.
Don't lie to him. Don't
I
lie
hope all of you get herpes.
Too late.
Already got him.
I hope all of you get herpes from each other.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to talk
I
about
guess we could share.
Again.
We are having a
Herpes again.
We are having a holiday party soon.
We are. I'm putting down the deposit tomorrow. I picked all of the food today.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh. Can we?
There will be some vegetarian and vegan options for you Portland people.
Kayla, where are you located?
Seattle.
Oh, you're all up in the
PN Dub.
It's the only place where it rains more than Portland
yes.
in the world.
It really doesn't rain
Which
that
I don't really feel like it rains that much. Like, I feel like that's something we say to keep people out of the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
That's early 1990s Portland. Now it's just sunshine and polluted air.
Is that when Rod's squad existed?
Yes.
Okay. Has anybody heard of you? Jacob maybe is the only, but Ramblin' Rod. Do you remember Ramblin' Rod? He was like a kid's game show host. This is really weird ass dude. Hold on.
What was it on Nickelodeon? I didn't have cable. I wasn't.
It was on cable access, so you didn't have to have cable. It was like the access.
We had one television, and it was made of stone. Quartz crystals.
Your mother. All right, I need everybody to just be quiet for a second. And I'm gonna
Educate us.
need everyone to just be quiet for just 1 minute. I know it's really hard for everybody. Well, it's mostly hard for Kayla, but everybody else should be okay. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Infinity is about to happen. I just want to get everybody. I just want to really do this for everyone right now.
I'm just getting some more pins from my friends there. Now, we're going to check smiles, right? And Annie Katie will pick the smiles for us today. Annie Katie. And it must be Uncle Glenn right over here on camera number 2 is going to take the picture. Good.
Skipping around.
I like that. Everybody smile.
That's Kayla. There's Jacob. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if I can do this. Oh god, that kid's bad.
Comic books. We're going to give away to our smile winners today. They're the Disney Tailspin comic books. Aren't those neat? Don't forget, gang, that also every day here on Channel 12 between 3 and 5, you can see some of the great Disney shows, including, of course, Tailspin. All right, Annie, Katie, where are our smile winners?
So that's Ramblin' Rod.
Why did he have so many buttons on?
I think he had so many buttons so that people in 2018 would ask, why does he have so many? But that's
Yes,
meta.
that's a flare.
It's flair. It's called
Yes,
flair.
it is flare.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, I'm like super glad that that happened.
I was expecting like as the camera panned across the audience, we'd see like a young Corey just sitting there.
With the
No, a young Corey is sitting here. Oh god. Okay, what time is it? It is midnight.
It is.
And there was a purpose to this show, but it also, again, seems like
Doubtful.
two out of five get derailed. Jacob was supposed to find a guest for tonight, but he didn't do that.
Wow. Good job.
lovely guess. Look at
Wait to
Why
fuck
don't you
that one up.
introduce us to that creature over your shoulder? Was that the
this is my guest right here. Look at this.
This
Hey,
is just
Spawn.
this is just the regulars.
This is this demon I found in my attic. This is my guest.
It's really creepy and weird.
so creepy?
I have to like. Does she go to bed like that?
I prefer it. So when I wake up in the morning,
Okay, that would be too much. Yeah, no, waking up next to that, can't do that.
Can't do it. Not gonna do it.
Gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
you yawning over there, Elliot? Are we?
So
Yeah.
we
It's a little boring.
Jacob, you have to, like, since I signed you up, you can't, like, you got to be there. You actually have to be there first. Are you ready? So Jacob made the decision today that instead of being a garbage eater, that he was actually going to go first.
What?
He
First
was
day.
going to an estate sale.
You ready to throw some bows?
What?
Yeah, he's gonna hire somebody. He's gonna hire somebody and have him do some room blocking. Well,
Right here.
I didn't add Erica. You didn't ask me to.
I don't think she's gonna come.
I'm just a ghost.
She's just gonna linger around my shoulder. There'll be like plus.
You can come in later and pull block arbitrage.
When are you guys going to a sale tomorrow?
Friday.
This sale's on Saturday, but
There was
Oh,
a
there's
list already?
First day is Saturday.
so I get invited onto a pre-list for a couple of different companies. No, it's good. It's good. It's not Jackie Offie. It's actually
Ooh.
no. It's not like
I'm kidding.
if you buy from. I know, but if you buy from the previous sale, is the only way that you can get like early preference. So
That's smart.
like-
That's actually a smart way to do it.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I make a point to at least hit the sale and do something. But if you're not on the list, if you didn't buy the previous week, you can't get on the pre-list, but you can get on the list. But then you can use that to get on the list the next week. But
way to keep us fucking addicted like drugs.
I mean, it's funny. Like, the continuum of freedom is really interesting because, like, like we all do this so that we don't have, like, obviously Kayla could never work for anybody else because I don't think anybody could put up with her. And I'm in that same category. And it's like, since nobody can put up with me and I don't want to make anybody else money because it just doesn't seem like economically viable. Like, why would I be in a multi-level marketing scheme where I wasn't at the top?
You don't want to sell LuLaRoe?
Is that what that was? Dude, I have no idea. So
I interest you in some essential oils. Would you like? Have you heard of DoTerra?
I'm starting a marketing company. I'm partnering with Kala Kanai, and we're doing sandwiches. It's all about sandwiches. Like, you pick your sandwich, we'll make it, we'll ship it across the country. The sandwich.
Is that guy who pops up on the ad every fucking?
Dude, that's why I don't want to put advertising on anything, because I don't want to be associated with those dudes. Like, I don't want, like, Kala Kanai. Like, I don't know that dude. Like, I don't want to be selling Swiffers and shit. Hi, welcome to my channel. It's all about Swiffers. Like, that's what I get. I get Swiffer sweeper ads and Ty Lopez. I got like 1,000 Ty Lopez ads every 52 seconds.
Dude,
like,
how much do they spend on that advertising? Because, like,
he said he spent $17 million on that initial campaign. But that dude is.
Where the fuck do you get that money? Like, nobody knew the fuck he was. Like, he wasn't.
Just because you don't know who somebody is doesn't mean they don't have money. But he has backers and stuff, and they have some kind of scheme. I'm sure. I'm not sure what it is, but a lot of people who produce like content are completely full of hog wallop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like every
Marriott hog wallop.
What is that?
Every other week, a new dipshit shows up and says, I'm not going to be the guy that shows me fancy cars, and then like 2 seconds later, he walks by a Range Rover or a Lamborghini. He's like, money doesn't mean anything to me, but just look at all my cars. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy to make money, but here's an easy way to make some money, if you know what I mean. Fuck all these people. Fucking fake millionaire dipshits.
It's really easy to just work for somebody else and make a crappy paycheck, I guess. I don't know. It just seems horrible. Look how cute you look. You're so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, her? Oh.
That's terrifying.
I wasn't talking to her. I was talking to Jacob.
Erica just got here.
Yeah.
Erica was wearing the most badass shoes. Can you show us those shoes you were wearing today?
Go that way.
Those are so sweet. Look at those, Kayla.
Yes.
What are they?
I got them for $2 at a sale. It was a sale where the shoes were really tiny, and I have really tiny feet, so nobody was buying them. They were like 5.5s.
Jesus.
It doesn't even have a brand on it. It's probably junk, but I love them.
They're awesome. I'm looking for a pair of low boots like that, but I'm very picky.
What size shoe are you?
Like a 9.
Oh.
Not tiny.
Not tiny.
After you have kids, this is something they don't tell you. After you have kids, your feet get bigger.
Really?
True story.
Weird.
I was an 8 my entire life, and then after I had Hazel, I was a 9.
What? I don't believe you.
Yeah.
That sounds like some Calicanai bullshit to me.
True story. Your nose gets bigger too.
My nose gets bigger every year.
Anyway. My nose just gets bigger anyway.
Every time we do this show, both of our noses get bigger.
It's all that lying you do.
Calling us out.
I'm kidding.
I don't.
No,
I don't know.
Corey,
I
if
only
you start
give shit
defending
to people
yourself,
I like.
Don't backtrack. Go forward.
I only
can't
give shit
remember
to
what I
people
was
that I like.
Like, it's midnight. I can't remember what I was saying. my car, like I couldn't fit any more boxes in my car. I have a CRV, and I've never put like 70 packages into it, and a lot of them were like I had some lots of like 80s toys, like G.I. Joe stuff, and it was really lightweight but like highly volumetric. And for some reason, they had like 3 lots and they all sold, so those boxes were gigantic. And then there was some other bigger, like some tennis rackets and shit like that. Dude, if you get out there and look for Wilson Hyper Hammer, specifically, like anything in the hammer line, Sledgehammer, Hyper Hammer. I don't know if it's like tennis season right now, but like crazy money. There's just crazy money.
I got this big motherfucking tennis bag if anybody wants to put their fucking rackets in it.
I have 2 bags that were given to this dude. This guy, he sent his kids to Andre Agassi's a camp with Andre Agassi and his coach, and they gave him these bags. And I have both of these like bags that were given to these 2 students whose coach was Andre Agassi. They're like Adidas bags from the like late 80s.
Nice.
Crazy stuff. I'm so lucky. How do I get so lucky and find this weird ass shit everywhere?
Because you're just into
I allow it.
universe.
I allow it to happen by not going on the first day.
Yeah, Jake sleeps in. That's how I get. That's the reason for my success. Jake.
Nice.
Yeah, you can say goodbye to that now.
I'm gonna write a book. It's called.
I'm kind of scared to see you guys both at the same sale. Like, what's gonna happen? Are you just gonna both explode because you want the same things?
Oh, I'll explode.
I don't. You can take whatever you want, dude. I'm not like that at all.
No, dude, I'm sure we'll compliment each other.
I've gone in and like seen some friends of mine who were like my buddy, like, I mean, we don't like drink beers together, but he's helped me out at sales, and he had like he had fucked up he like broke his foot, and I just went into the sale and like started picking stuff that like he picks, and like he picked some of the stuff, and like I let him have first pick of it. He was in before me, but I was behind him, so I just went and helped him out. And then like a couple weeks later, he picked like this crazy. I love like small Sony shortwave stuff, and he picked like this extremely rare like Sony shortwave radio for me, and it was like a quick sale, like $450, and he just like gave it to me. So I have no problem helping anybody at all at any time. But
Yeah,
usually
I love going thrifting with my friends because I'm the same way. I'd rather go and like have a good time with people, and like you do your thing, I'll find my thing, and I'm not gonna fight anybody over anything. There's nothing I want that badly.
No, because nothing is worth it. It puts you in a mindset of like anytime like the negative mindset creeps in, it's really a danger to your business at large. It's like I had to listen to a relative speaking, and like she was just blaming everything on everybody else, and nothing's her fault. And it's like the reason you're not successful is
Because Jacob.
you can't get out of the mind space or the head space of like victim. Like the victim mentality is just doesn't go anywhere, you know. And it's like if you can't help people, you can't get anywhere in life either. So
I also feel like there's enough room in this business for everyone to succeed. Like
not everyone in the world, but everyone.
No, but everyone that's in, like, if you really want to put the work into it,
Yeah.
you can.
Well, you could literally, like, I show people, I'm like, hey, I went into Goodwill the other day. I bought these shoes for $5 and I sold them for $100. And people are like, oh my God, that's amazing. And you could do that to like 100 people, and maybe one person would walk into a Goodwill and try it because like nobody gives a shit. Everybody's got other
that. It's that they're one, afraid of failure. Two, they're afraid of other people's opinion. And if they go wrong, they fear the scrutiny that happens after a mistake. So if you want to be successful in any business, you have to be willing to make mistakes and like kind of finance those at the same time and be ready to do that. You know, I mean, if you look at the most successful entrepreneurs, you'll hear about, and you don't hear about their mistakes, or there isn't a pipeline into their mistakes, or they don't talk about mistakes, then they didn't actually succeed. That's my own personal opinion. I'm not the most successful guy out there. Like all three of you could be more successful than I am. But I do have a free life that I decide every single day. You know? So
Yeah.
for me, that's success beyond monetary.
100%.
I kind of started doing like YouTube and Instagram to try to like share that message and help some people. And I don't know if it's even possible, but I'm going to keep trying.
You reached me, Corey, and you touched my heart.
Oh my God.
I was going to say something dirty.
Okay.
Your butt.
Waiting. Oh, geez.
Corey, mine was that you might touch too many people in the process.
I love myself.
I know you
want
touch
you
me in
to
many ways.
I want you to remind
So I started looking at estate sales once we started talking about estate sales, and in 2 weeks there's this amazing sale with all these vintage couture bags
Nice.
and clothing and like a whole Louis Vuitton luggage set.
Oh, snap.
Holy crap. So I passed up buying a set of Louis Vuitton luggage, and it was one of the dumbest. It was like from the early 40s, and it was just in awesome condition. I was like, I don't know how to tell if this is real. And it was a significant investment, but so I took some pictures and left, and it was a lot of money for me at the time. Like right now I could easily just buy it and not even think about it. But this was like 2 years ago. And I mean, holy shit.
You blew it.
Dude, it still blows my mind how much this stuff, and it's mostly, you're not going to find it on eBay. You need to look at like heritage auctions and some of those big private auctions like Christie's. I mean, that stuff goes for freaking crazy money. Like if you can find the chest that went on the ships, they made those chests, Louis Vuitton did, and those chests can go for 10, 20,
Insane.
40 grand. So in that set was one of those chests, like an ocean going chest, and for an ocean liner or whatever. The whole set was like $1,400, and it was like 4 pieces. Oh my god. I didn't have the money to buy it.
Like there's a vintage Persian lamb coat.
Talk to me about that. That sounds like something kinky.
I linked it. I linked the estate sale in the chat.
Linking kinky.
Oh my god. Some of this stuff is so 80s, like Dynasty.
Oh my god, look at that pile of Louis Vuitton.
I know.
Holy shit. That yellow, I have a yellow Louis Vuitton wallet, a men's a bifold. And it's this same yellow fabric, I'm sure of it. This like textured leather that they do. It's like that rippled leather, it has like these little weird lines in it.
So at an estate sale like this, like, is it literally just a free-for-all? Like,
usually, like with these high-end sales, they're very limited on letting people in, unless it's a huge house. If it's a really big house, sometimes they'll be more lenient and let a lot of people in at one time. But they'll probably let in like 20 to start, if I had to guess. And then once people start cycling out, they can let more people in. But like those first 20, those people that get there and want to see this kind of stuff, especially that Louis Vuitton luggage, that shit's gonna be gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, people are gonna be like elbowing each other to get that stuff.
They're gonna be looking up this house on like Zillow and stuff, and they're gonna be looking at the layout of the house, and they're gonna be going to the house beforehand and trying to catch a peek on like which room might the luggage be in. They're going to look at the windows in the pictures and be like, that's a southern facing window, so it must be on this side of the house. And
I did all of that with that Nike sale. All of it.
So,
thank you.
So last year, I don't think I talked about this, but last year I saw a sale, maybe I did, with a friend of mine, and it was a lady who owned a house in Capitol Hill in Seattle, and in the 1940s to the 1960s, she owned a department store in the city. And when the department store shut down, she brought all of the rest of the stuff home with her.
Whoa.
So her basement was full of dead stock vintage
God, are you
stuff.
kidding me?
It was a dream come true.
It
So
sounds good.
my friend and I drove out there at 3 o'clock in the morning. We got there a little before 4, and we were 17th on the list. So there were people that got there at 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night the night before, and were just sleeping in their cars. So we got there at 4, and we're 16th and 17th. So we wait around. The first pass through, it's an old house. So they only let about 12 people in. So we didn't even get that first wave. And when we got in, she went right to the basement because she knew that's where all the clothes were. We could tell from the photos. And I went elsewhere. And we just decided in the beginning we were going to split what we found. Like whatever we found, we were just going to split it. You know, we both sell the same thing. So she went down there and she said women were literally just going like this to the racks and just pulling things off. No one was looking at anything.
Yeah.
Just grabbing.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. There were boxes. I still have some. I kept them because I liked them. Lingerie boxes from the 1950s that used to hold like bra sets and stuff like that. I found dead stock 1950s swimwear. I made so much money off of this sale.
Yeah, that's money. Like you.
The best part was that we were very friendly. Everybody else at this sale, the first people in line were so fucking rude. So the sale was supposed to start at like 9, and at like 8:59, people were banging on the door. Like, are you going to let us in? Is it time to go in? Can we come in? And so me and my friend decided to be like the sweetest people and get on their good side. So we were so friendly and, you know, very patient with them. So when they came and looked at our bags to start pricing us out, the guy who priced us kind of looked through the bag and he was like, how about $200 for everything? He didn't price anything that we bought. You know, we had dresses and stuff that were $20, $30, $40 each. And he just looked at all of our bags and went, 200. Let's just make it an even 200.
Yeah, that's called a money boner.
I had these 1960s Mary Blair. And if you don't know who she is, she was one of the first female animators for Disney. So when you see It's a Small World, that's Mary Blair. That's her art style. So she made these plaques in the 1950s and 60s that you put on little kids' walls that had George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, but they were done in this It's a Small World style. So they were these like little cartoon babies. So cute. And they're extremely rare. And we basically got them for free, and I sold them for $160, like in a day. And then all the vintage clothing, we got so many dead stock bullet bras, like those super pointy 1950s, 1960s pinup style bras. We probably got 20 in between both of us, and we sold each of them for $30 to $50. Like, wow. It was just a absolute windfall. So that's what I'm always looking for now.
Yeah.
Because we were 17th in line and we still got all of that stuff. So the people who were first in line, I can't even fathom.
Exactly. Yeah, there's been sales where I've been outside waiting for like 15, 20 minutes, and I walk in and there's still like stuff to scoop up, you know, but some sales just go crazy. There was an A&S sale. A&S is a big company here, and they're generally like really high pricing on certain categories. It's one that I'm sure Jacob knows very well.
I went to their sale on Monday.
That was their sale. Okay, yeah, that fits. Yeah, they did the sale for the clear out for the sound stages of Grimm.
Yes, I didn't go to that.
I saw that sale. I almost drove down for that.
So the whole world drove down for that.
That's what I was told.
I got there at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was 107th in line.
Someone told me the last day there was still like a 3-hour line to get in.
Yeah, it was not.
Yeah, so the first 100 went in. And it was an early. The first day was early. It was like weird. It was like 7 o'clock or something. It was really an early sale. Usually here they start at 9. It was like 7 o'clock started. So everybody went in, and it took over an hour for them to get to me, for the first 7 people to walk out. And when I walked in, there was stuff stacked from the floor to the ceiling in like 40,000 square feet. I have some. I tried to quickly get rid of some of the stuff before the market got flooded, but I might have made some mistakes. But I got a bunch of these jars that were like on the shelves, like they were like Eye of Newt and shit like that, and they sold like in 14 seconds for like $200 a bottle. I kept one of the blue bottles, but I had one of the telephones from the walls. I had a telephone from like the guy's aunt's house or something like that. I don't know. It said it on the phone, and then like. I didn't ever watch the show, but was there a police station? Maybe there were payphones in the police station or something. I got the payphones from the police station. I got some pretty cool props. I still have some of the stuff. But I couldn't. The problem was you couldn't get anything out of there. It was so narrow. You'd have to fill up a single box, come out, put it in wait in line to put it in the storage area, and then go back with another box and fill it up and take it. It would take an hour. It took me almost 2 hours to get to the back of the sale to the stuff I was kind of looking for, and then get it back out and put it into storage, because they wouldn't let you just buy it. You had to put it into the storage area. They would count it up, and then they would have a receipt for you ready when you checked out. And it was just absolute insanity. There were 1,000 people in line.
It looked insane. I mean, the pictures looked really cool, and it looked like a lot of fun, but...
So the pictures had less than 1% of what was in there.
It looked too crazy for me.
1%. It was too crazy for me, and I like crazy. Like, I am crazy.
Yeah, I like crazy estate sales too, because they're usually really good. But that one just looked like, in a big warehouse, it just looked kind of like a mess.
I was pretty motivated.
Organized. It was what? What'd you say, Jacob?
I was just saying that, like, I've been on Grimm a couple times throughout the seasons, and I was like pretty motivated to get some props. But as soon as I heard what the lines were like, I was like, man, I can't do it.
2,200 people went through the first day, because they were like, at one point they were like, the line is shut. That's the end of the line. Nobody can get in the line, and then they had to let all those people in, but you couldn't walk, so it took forever. Like, you're tripping over people. People were taking stuff from other people. Like, it was crazy. I really did. I had like a panic attack. I had to go drink several beers afterwards.
For you.
Up in my space.
For you.
I work in a basement, and like I'm a recluse, and
the bunker.
Yeah, dude, I'm in the bunker over here. There's a wetsuit in the window.
So wait, you've been on the show, you said?
Yeah, I've been on, I've done background. Well, I did background, and I was extra, and did some other stuff.
You played a muffin in one of the coffee scenes.
I did. I was actually Nick's muffin.
Muffin man number one.
Right, not man, just muffin.
Just muffin number one.
Have you seen the Librarians? That show,
like ones that work in libraries, or a show? Sorry.
Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this?
Wow.
I have this phobia. I have a phobia against librarians. Have you seen any?
Librarians?
Are there any librarians? Have you seen any?
Wait, did you say Liberians or librarians?
Librarians.
Like people from Liberia?
I didn't say I was afraid of anything. That was Jacob. He's afraid of librarians.
I have not seen it. No, regardless.
Yeah. That's a similar show. A lot of the crew from Grimm went on to do that, and that's another show I did some work on. It's fun.
I've never heard of it. I've never even heard of it.
Going on.
Oh, dude, those little plaques are awesome. Wow.
There's,
they're super cute.
So there's different companies that manage extras and talent, and you can, like, anyone can set up a profile, and eventually they will give you a call, and you basically just say whether you're available or not for the gig, and then they let you know if you get booked for it.
Cool. And they give you like a day rate or something.
And yeah, they pay you at least $11 an hour for a flat 8 hours. So if you work less than that, you get paid that. That's the cheapest. Then if you're like featured, like $25 for the day. And then if you actually have a line, then it goes up pretty quickly.
Nice.
And commercials are good. Guys have ever even considered that. But like for resellers like us, you can make yourself available for that anytime.
Right.
Like for me, I basically just wait for like commercial gigs now. I actually did a Nike.
It's at least $40 an hour.
I did a Nike commercial where I got paid a union rate, and it was a holiday, and I got paid $700 for that day.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they gave you a sandwich and a blowjob or something.
No, I didn't even have to do that.
He did, but he didn't have to. Like, he did it just because he wanted to. He's just that kind of guy.
I'm a nice guy. A tug and rub. That's kind of my MO.
This show was like totally family friendly, and I had to get a YouTube strike on it. I would have closed this off. It's private. It's private public. I hope everybody in the live chat is having a wonderful time, but I think everybody in the live chat is actually on the actual Hangout at this point.
I don't know, whoever Danny is, he's hanging in there.
Yeah, he just comes in and like harasses me mostly, but I appreciate it.
Danny's
someone you know, or
I don't know. I have no idea who he is, but he realized that you had an awesome estate sale. That is a crazy estate sale. One of the things I think you should look for is like you keep checking out like all the estate sales, and the ones that pop up the last, like there'll be ones that pop up Thursday and are on Friday, or pop on Friday and are on Saturday. The pictures are all fucked up. You know, like if they didn't have the opportunity to figure it out, like, and they're going to be disorganized, in that chaos, you can like part the sea and like walk to the island. You know?
Yep.
Is that
True.
a weird analogy? Does that sound like a weird hippie thing?
Absolutely.
A little bit, but that's okay. I get the gist of it.
Yeah, but look for that shit. That was the gist.
I'm not sourcing like for a month now. I have so much shit to post. I'm like,
I don't, because you didn't get a lister 3 years ago.
I know.
Okay.
Be that as it may.
So you have, I think I asked you this before, you do it all yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you just post a Facebook ad that says, hey, I need some help. Does anybody need help?
Because I talked about this morning on my show, but I'll reiterate it. I don't want people, well, I'm wary about having people in my house, and I'm also wary about giving up my inventory to people to keep in their house, especially because it's all clothing, and I'm afraid of people having fucking nasty animals or kids with fucking peanut butter and jelly fingers or smoking or whatever.
So factor all those things out. Don't hire anybody who has a cat. So, but I think those are all like ridiculous things. First of all, I'm just going to be completely honest with you. And it just sounds like an excuse to me, but
it probably is. I'm sure that's part of it.
You can totally vet. I had I put a Facebook ad up, and I got 9 people ask me for the position, and I picked 3. So, but I mean, they were all people I worked with in the past. It was pretty cool, and like
so it was people that you knew in some fashion.
Yes, because I did it through Facebook. I didn't do it on a Facebook ad. I just put it right on my Facebook page.
Okay, see, I've done that. And here's the problem.
Okay.
I'm a mom. All of my friends are moms. And they all have fucking kids. And the ones that were interested wanted to bring their kids over. Like, no.
Yeah, people listing in your house. Like, okay, so what you do is you keep, like, the stuff that you don't want to give up control of, put that stuff off to the side, and those, those $250 items, you list those, and the $35 profit items or the $25 profit items, give those away, because you don't want to deal with that shit anyway. It doesn't even excite you. It doesn't make you...
I know. So I did have a friend that was gonna...
Yeah, it's always the friend who was gonna. Like, you gotta go beyond the friends.
Yeah, I have a friend who was going to do some listing and measuring for me, and I brought some stuff over to her house.
So you already fucked up. So the first part is
you already fucked up.
Yeah, you already fucked up. Like, you gotta draw a line in the sand. It's like, I need your help. Like, I need your help, but at the same time, like, and I'm willing to pay for it. Like, you need to come and pick the stuff up from me.
She can't drive.
Well, you fucked up.
Well, I'm saying I have slim pickings.
No hiring people who can't drive.
I'm saying I have slim pickings.
No.
That's my thing.
No.
From my pool of people that I know.
You're very, very intelligent, and you're very, very resourceful. I don't know.
That's why I need to go outside of my circle.
Exactly. No, I'm saying you're intelligent.
That means I need to get past this comfort zone. So I'm just trying to...
Get their driver's license, get them to fill out a 1099 with their social security card, have a little agreement between you and them about what you pay and the time it takes for them to come back, and start them out small and then grow it, like you do your business. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to help. I know I sound judgmental.
No, and I'm not taking it anything but helpful, believe me. And I know all of the issues that I have with it.
I'm being ass bossy right now. But
totally understandable. The two people that I have hired in the past, one of them quit in a week because it was too hard.
Oh, God. Well, they suck.
And all she was doing was cross-posting for me. She was just cross-posting from eBay to Poshmark.
Too hard?
Because she homeschools her kids. So,
it was too hard, but she didn't have to do anything. It was hard.
And then the other friend, she did a good job at what she was doing, but, she can't drive and other things. So, I did put it out there and ask people, but...
people who are like nurses or like nurses' assistants or dental assistants, people in those kind of fields?
No, most of the people I know are moms, but they're not moms like me. I'm a cool mom.
Yeah.
Or they're resellers, and they already do this for a living. They don't want to measure my shit. They have their own shit to do. Actually, those are my two friend pools, other resellers and moms.
Oh, I mean, but my Facebook friends aren't, like, I only have, like, 2 friends in the world because I'm so antisocial. But I have, like, 500 Facebook friends. It's just because everybody I associate with, I make them my Facebook friend.
I'm the exact opposite. My Facebook has like 30 people on it, and they're all people I actually know.
Yeah, but for me, Facebook isn't real. Like,
I feel that way about Instagram. Maybe I should put it on Instagram.
Instagram.
I have 22,000 people I can.
Jesus Christ. I'm intrigued by Instagram, really. It seems like you can build an audience so fast. I don't know what to do with the audience, but it seems like you can build it really fast.
You sell to them. I sell to mine.
I've already sold to more than a couple.
That's how I started, was selling on Instagram.
I love show and tell, and for me it's this really funny show and tell. I don't want to post too much because I don't want to bother anybody, but like I want to post meaningful content that's like, somebody's like, I posted a 6-pack of dice that sold for like $600. It's like, do you see those Bakelite dice? If you find in those old houses, so people like use like Bakelite's like fucking carcinogenic.
I know all about Bakelite.
Butt rot out. Well, like people use it in these little rods, or little square and circular rods of unfinished Bakelite. It sells for like $100 an ounce.
So here's my association with Bakelite. When I was in high school, my high school boyfriend, his father bought out a factory that made Bakelite stuff. And so his father had an entire warehouse of uncut Bakelite rods, bracelet tubes, beads, dice, the whole deal. And he made millions of dollars off of this stuff. He sold it to jewelers who cut it and polished it and made jewelry from it. So I was around Bakelite a lot and learned how to test Bakelite and what Bakelite is and what it was used for. And I love Bakelite jewelry. I think it's awesome. And I think it's really beautiful, but the jewelry especially. But yeah, they made everything out of Bakelite.
I have a Bakelite backgammon set.
It's so cool.
It's awesome.
It smells
Danny
so gross.
got high and threw a box of lights in the oven once.
What?
I got high and threw a box of lights in the oven once. Don't do that. You just posted that. Am I just high right now? Am I just changing?
Hey, I'm gonna head out. Everybody, have a great night.
Elliot, lovely to see you. You look sexy today.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I showered for once.
Diversify.
Yes.
Don't buy any more Polo. Buy that Versace. Okay?
How about that Versace?
Find that
All right,
Versace.
boys and girls, have a good night. See you next
Good
time.
night.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed here soon too. My husband peeked in and was like, "Bye,
What's wrong
bye
with
forever."
you? God.
Like, I'm busy on YouTube.
It's not even like we're on YouTube either. I don't feel like we're treating this as being on YouTube. We're just like talking. It's like unfocused focus. I just listed, like, while we were talking, I listed like 60 drafts. So I promised myself if I listed 60 drafts, I could have a beer.
So you're having a beer now?
Like, I thought that people price things as easy as I did, and last night I got a wake up call saying like it takes a lot longer. I guess I don't know. Now I keep encountering things that are telling me I have it really easy.
Privileged.
Yeah, enjoy your reseller privilege.
I work my ass off privilege.
That's one thing I hate is when people tell me in this business how lucky I am.
Yeah,
and I go, fuck, you're lucky.
I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and fought a bunch of stinky grandmas for like some Chanel panties.
Lucky. There is no luck in this business. This is hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, but you hit those home runs sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
But you hit them because you're constantly out there, like hitting the sales and getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and because you've worked your ass off for the past 5, 10, 15 years, learning what's good. There's no luck. It's not like you woke up in the morning and there was a box of shit on your doorstep. Like, you had to go and work for it, and you worked for that knowledge, and you're going to work more to get it listed and price it and sell it. Yes. So I don't think there is any luck. I don't believe in luck, period.
I don't believe in luck either. I played poker for played poker like semi-professionally for almost 3 years. So I derived all of my income from playing live poker mostly. Well, some online, but mostly live poker, and that's extremely difficult to do. So you just you get unlucky sometimes and you get lucky sometimes, but you realize it's just part of like the game, and like there are decisions that are more beneficial and decisions that are less beneficial. And if you have a history of making like good decisions that move you forward, you know, that's the only way to do it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, there's all this stuff out there on like YouTube about how easy it is to do this or how easy it is to do that, and like, I don't know. I guess people want to market things and make it like you're not. I mean, none of us are rich, you know, but we make really good money and we don't have to worry. We have our time. we buy our time back too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not
something
a quick scheme, you know. That's
You can definitely get rich doing this, certainly. Like Jacob's the kind of guy who would walk in to a sale and like it probably wouldn't be me, it would probably be him where he'd be like, "Holy shit, that's a Picasso and it's signed under the frame or something." And then he's like, "Okay. I bought it for like $75 because they thought it was just like a random oil painting." And then he's like, "Yeah, now I'm rich." I mean, we're in Portland, man. It's crazy over here. Did you see? I mean, I bought a stainless steel dragon that weighs like 18, 19 ounces. No, it weighs over a pound. It's over a pound of sterling silver. It's like an antique dragon. It was $25. Like they didn't even look at it. They didn't test it. They didn't do anything. They just put $25 on it. I mean, what is a pound? I mean, even if it wasn't like a crazy Asian antique, what is like a pound of silver worth? It's like $20 an ounce or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like $300 or $400 worth of silver. Its historical value is crazy, and these things are just everywhere in Portland. I mean, I'm finding like insane shit every week, and Jacob is too. And it's like, it's crazy over here. I don't even want to publish this video now by saying that. Like. We'll stay in your house.
Sudden influx of people to Portland.
Do not go outside. I've seen the cycles. I was buying storage lockers in the South when those shows came out. Well, maybe I was here, but I was there too. So like in 2010, I had to move back to Louisiana. I couldn't find a job. Things were all fucked up. So I started buying storage lockers because it was the only option. And then these shows dropped. And like I would be like one of 4 bidders, and then all of a sudden it was like one of 400. Like you couldn't even get to these auctions anymore.
I went to a storage auction that was like just like half a mile from my house, and it was like it's a pretty run down spot. So you know expectations were pretty low, and there was still like 40 people at it, jumpers and. I mean, It was all pretty much junky.
I hate storage auctions. They're so gross. They're always full of like gross old fossilized semen and like it's just disgusting.
I made pretty good money. I bought a locker that was I bought a locker for $9.50.
That means you had no competition. Like
no, so it had like 2 CRT televisions, a bunch of kids' toys and books, and then tucked in the corner, which is what I saw, was one of those like it was one of those plastic zip bags that like a mattress cover like a set would come in.
Mm-hmm.
It was full of like textbooks, and I could tell they were newer textbooks. And I donated everything else, and just with the exception of there was some like Native American clothing in there also, and I made good money on that. I sold 1 textbook out of there for $140.
Yeah.
Nice.
You just donate the stuff that you don't want. So, I mean,
yeah, I have to transport it, and it's all porny and gross, and like it's all methy and weird. I hate storage auctions. They're just so gross.
I don't know. I would definitely do.
I also don't. I don't like the people who buy at those sales. They're a bunch of crumb bums.
That's me.
Yeah, they're just like you. They have muffin heads and they're crumb nibbling.
Muffin heads with crumb bums.
They're cruffin head mub nubblers. No, I just don't like them at all. They're just ugh. It's just too much work. Ugh.
Oh, stop it. But that's
never been to one, but after seeing people at my storage unit, what they're bringing in and out of their units, I'm like, meh.
I mean, it never hurts to go and look, and it's pretty, you definitely get endorphin rush. It gets pretty exciting.
What is that Mr. Peanut thing?
Let's see if I have the battery here. it's got a speaker and a little relay in it. It's from the 80s, and like there's a light, so it lights up on this side, and then on this side there's a volume knob, and when you turn it up, it says Lanner's Peanuts, Lanner's Peanuts, Lanner's Peanuts.
Great.
Yeah, it's very annoying. It's like the most annoying. Like, who the fuck? And it uses a 9-volt battery, so like, you know, like how long can it do that? It's not, there's no motion control. Like, you actually look. Wait, hold on. Let's find it.
Oh no.
I don't have the 9-volt here. I took it upstairs, but wait, you can turn it on here. Did you hear the click?
You made that click with your mouth. That wasn't a real click.
That was a glottal stop.
You can't fool me.
So yeah, but how long would a 9-volt battery really last in a piece of electronics from like the 80s?
Well, I really feel like the only way to tell is to put one in and just turn it on and just let it go.
Planner's Peanuts. Planner's Peanuts.
Just let it go for however long it takes. For science. For science.
I just don't know how they like so you can see like the speaker on the back. It's way old, but like I want to take it apart and figure out like where's the circuit of the sound, because it's like really weird.
You want to understand why it is the way it is.
How it works, because it doesn't. It's very creepy.
What makes you tick, Mr. Peanut? Tell me everything you know.
Fuck you, Mr. Peanut. Don't look at me like that. Coming for you, Mr. Peanut.
I'm gonna tear you apart.
It's either you or me, man.
I'm gonna rip your fucking guts out, Mr. Peanut.
I'm gonna eat you, and I'm gonna make pad thai out of it.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Corey, are you waiting for that $1 million item you find? You know it's gonna happen, right? It's just a matter of time.
I think I might have something that's close.
Like
what? It's the Mr. Peanut thing.
It's the Mr. Peanut.
I think I have something really close.
It's a sleeper.
Dude, what if some of that
say
is
my
seriously
butt.
A lot more than what you're pricing it at?
My butt.
That's not close to $1 million.
You didn't fall for it. Anyway. I mean, I don't even know what's in the million. You have to think of that, like, to have a single item that's worth $1 million, it has to be exceptionally amazing and rare. Because, I mean, think about the probability of finding something that's worth like 5 or 6. I mean, the most expensive item I have in my inventory is like 2,000. Like, what I really think it'll sell for is like $2,000.
Sure.
And I mean, I do have an item listed for $10,000 in my eBay store right now.
That's
No.
the
Go ahead.
The streaming meme jacket.
I just Googled, quote, sold at 1 million at auction, just to see, like, so what's selling for millions of dollars.
art.
An Aston Martin.
Yeah.
A blue diamond. A Rolex, a very rare Rolex.
You could find a rare Rolex. You could
could.
find a blue diamond. Did you see, like, I posted a picture of conch pearls on Instagram. You just like learn a tiny bit, because like in the 50s and 60s, even like the 40s, they were in fashion, and you can find jewelry that has them in there, and they're worth $16,000 an ounce at their lowest grade, and you could definitely go. They're like the color of your hair. Like,
a rare R2-D2 unit from Star Wars. Auction began at 1 million.
Okay.
Wow.
Probably not going to find that.
Yeah, you're never going to find that.
But I mean, I don't mean like at $1 million, but like, you know, that unicorn item.
I mean, I'm going to sell $1 million in a year, but I mean, that's going to take a lot of items.
Say that again?
I'm going to sell $1 million in a year. 1 year I'll do $1 million in sales.
Sure.
But I mean, it's really hard to maintain, and I'm gonna have to work my ass off, and then I'm gonna go on vacation for a year, though. Seriously, I'm gonna do $1 million, and I'm gonna go on vacation for a year. I'm gonna work that into the business model somehow.
I mean, your lifetime sales are probably what, close to half a million?
More than that. No, less than that. Less than that, definitely.
Probably approaching it. I mean, you've been doing it for.
I'm more like, yeah. I'm saying I'm like. I was estimating like 50,000 as a broad number of sales, and I've tried to maintain an average of like $40 for a long time.
But probably lifetime sales 20.
So lifetime, let's say 60,000 individual sales at $40 per sale, or let's say $35 per sale.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even $500,000.
60,000 times 35?
60,000 times 35.
Well, 60,000 times 10 would be 600,000.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do that. What is that math?
That would be
60,000 times 35 is 2.1 million.
Yeah, so I'm probably like right there. Yeah, so I've done it.
Yeah. That sounds about right. That's real close.
You were like $500,000? No. 2.3 million? Yes.
I did $4 million in sales in 1 year. When I worked for a separate company, it wasn't my own company.
Okay, I was like, is this?
In 2002, I worked for a company called Extremes.com, and we started like a wholesale division. And I was like, I have like access to limitless capital. Let's just see how much stuff I can sell. So I just started we started our own product line. We just went nuts, and I did $4 million in sales in paintball products in a single year. Yeah. I don't like working for companies, though.
Yeah, because you got paid hourly.
No, I got I kind of ran. I got a salary plus a commission. So my base salary was like 25 grand, and then I made 10% of gross. But our margins were really pretty low. I mean, compared to my if somebody saw my margins on Amazon, they'd be like, they would have a coronary if they ran a regular business. You know, it's like they're just ridiculously high. They're just too high. How can they be that high? There's like a market imbalance. It doesn't make sense. I just don't understand. Like 3,000% ROIs. Like it doesn't. It breaks your computer. You know,
the of it is you're not defined by.
I would love to. Yeah, I mean it. I've never done. I would love to do $1 million in a year. I really think I could do it. I can't do it from this basement because I only have enough space to do about 1,000 more items probably. But you can do a lot of shit in a really small space. And if I didn't have to have my desk down here, and if I didn't have to pack orders down here, I could fit another 1,000 items probably. You know, maybe 700, you know? But if Jake wasn't such a pussy, he would, like, rent this building with me. I'm sorry, that was very rude of me.
It was more sexist than.
I know, I was trying to be funny. It was dumb.
That's close.
No, if you weren't such a baby, like you would rent this building with me. The guy, we found a building for like in Selwood for pretty cheap, but it's still like it's still way too much to
it's leverage. First, we need to get you a house. That's chore number one.
Oh gosh, are you serious?
I'm dead ass serious. Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Kayla.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, that's so like for what reason? Like
Don't ask what. We can't talk about you if you ask what.
I like. Oh my god.
Me and Mother's mustache.
Figured it out. You figured it out. I mean, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah. So, well, I'm not even gonna.
No,
it's
are
nothing.
you serious?
Yes.
Let's Kayla. Let's align third eyes. Are you ready? Look, I'm putting my third eye up. We telecommunicated over cyber interspace. Now I have to put on my sunglasses.
I sent you a message, Jacob, in Instagram.
You just totally blew our telepathy shit.
Now it's a 3-way telepathy. It's a devil's threesome telepathy.
It's a 3-way brain tickle. Oh my god. Why did I start doing this, Kayla? I don't
know. I'm glad you did.
Me too.
Honestly, we just need to have some of these hangouts off of the air sometimes.
Because I just want it to be on the air because it's like, it's so much better because it's just the truth, you know? It's like people can like hear all the bullshit from people, but like when we actually come on and like, it could be more like I could actually have something cool going on, and there could be some. I mean, you could. I think there's an opportunity to make a really, 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 really cool series of shows with other resellers, like
oh yeah,
everybody. But like, the question is like, you just have to. If somebody has like 3,000 viewers or less and they have like ads, I just don't watch it. I don't like their. I just don't watch it. I just don't like ads at all. You
need a YouTube Red, and then you don't have to watch ads. It's made my life so much easier.
It sounds kind of porny. YouTube Red, like red light district YouTube.
It's what did they call it? What was the Cinemax? The Red Shoe Diaries. That's what it was. Not that I have any idea what that is.
Danny Boyd wants to join our private nights. What he doesn't understand is we all dress up like ducks and eat spinach.
Shh. God. You're just going to give away all of our secrets, really?
Well, I didn't tell him about how we all do Bad Romance a cappella.
I totally want that. Like, sign me up.
Kids, I love all of you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I did actually get some work done, but now I'm just, I think it's done. Yeah, it's done. It's over. That was a great show. I think we shared some awesome information, and Kayla, always lovely to see you.
Yes, see you guys later. Good night.
Oh, Elliot's not here anymore.
He said good night like an hour ago. You said goodnight to him.
You have to listen though, because that was the best troll ever. So when he comes back and he sees that, I'm talking about it.
You think he's gonna rewatch this whole thing?
Yeah, he's gonna watch the part he didn't catch because he loves it and he had to leave. So he's gonna wonder what happened after he left. And so, like,
I think you have too much faith in our chat here.
Chats and Cheetos. No, lovely to see you guys. Let's do some more shows and stuff and shit. And good luck and all that stuff. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
I'm just going to stop the broadcast.